All right, what's popping, y'all? It's your man Marq Nash. We give it a little time, let people come in the room. Pause. You know what time it is, though. Bring up the chat. Put some of my banners in the background. Yeah, man. If you just coming into the room, man, I appreciate y'all, man. It's been a hell of a night, man. Been a hell of a day. Been having a blast out here doing my thing. And yeah, man. You just coming into the room, make sure you smash that like button on your way in. Man, had a hell of a night, man, hell of a day. Did a earlier live with my sister, had some people up here who was talking about some hip hop shit. And about ghostwriting and like how important ghostwriting is and shit like that. And I was like, bruh, I don't care if Twister wrote the verse for me or not. I'm not gonna be able to spit the verse like Twister did, bro. So like some credit has to go to the people who are able to deliver those kind of verses. But if you just come in, smash the like button, man. We're gonna keep this thing going. Give you guys time to get into the room. While we do that, shit, fuck it. Let me run the intro one time for you guys. If you never seen my intro before, I'm gonna give you guys time to come in the room, but smash that like and subscribe button, man. That was not the intro. But here we go. Let's run this shit, man. Let's get this shit popping, man. If you came over from the H Money Show, man, leave me a comment over here. Let me know who you are. Do a little roll call. Give me a little roll call. Let me know who you guys are, where you from, what you do. You want to get on the joint, I'll drop the link over here for you guys so you can come into the show and join the panel if you feel like you want to get in. You have something you want to say, man, add to the show, add to the content. Let me go right here. But yeah, definitely smash the like button on your way in. Leave a comment. Let me know who you are, where you from. I'm gonna leave this over here. I don't know if this is the private chat, but I'm gonna try to put this right here, and I'm gonna drop it there. But I'm gonna also drop I'm gonna put that on the screen for you. That's the link, man. If you want to join the conversation, but I'm gonna put it in the YouTube on my line over here too for you guys. So bear with me while I'm doing that, giving people time to come into the room. It looks like it's in the live chat over here on my phone. So, bam, who's popping with me? My boy Jay. What's up, Jay?
Oh, you already know I was gonna come and show some love, man. What it do, Marq Nash, my brother.
Man, what's good, man? I appreciate you over here, man. I saw you early. I was like, my man Jay said he on it. He said he rocking with the kid, man. That means a lot to me, man, that you giving me your love and support, man, because, you know, I'm going to reciprocate the same thing, man. Tell the people who you are, first-time listeners, who you are. Tell them what you do, man, who you are and what you about, man, and how you feel.
Thank you, Nash, for having me on the show, my brother. It's an honor to be a part of the gang, man. Thank you. Salute to the chat, everybody listening in, watching the show. Thank you for tuning into my brother's show, man. First of all, my name is Jay. Y'all already know what it is. My name is Jay. Um, what I do is, I box, work, do a little construction. I'm normal guy like everybody else, man. Just a real hardcore boxing fan, big time insane fanatic of boxing. I support my people, my beautiful brown skinned people, man. We're going through hell right now, with
Absolutely.
everything going on in the world, man. So I'm saluting my brothers and showing love to my brothers. I box and do what I do for my brothers and for all the people, going through hell around the world. Y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Hey,
So,
man, you said a lot,
regardless
Jay.
of that,
Jay, you said a lot. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
no, my bad, Marq Nash. I didn't mean to, my brother.
No, no, no,
I just
no. You
wanted to
said
give a
no,
little
no, no. You said
people
a lot in
an
a
insight
good
on.
way. Because listen, man, the show is called Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, pretty much anything we can squeeze into those letters. And I think this would be the perfect time to show the intro for the new people coming into the room, and also show it to you as well. But man, you said a lot, and I kind of want to touch on some of those other issues, man. Like my show, like we don't have to just always talk about boxing. It's like a freestyle show, and because I know you got bars. I seen you on the other joint doing your thing, man. I know you're gonna give them that smoke about any subject, but you said something interesting, and I think people need to hear it, especially in these times we're living in. And once again, the lines are open, the panel's open. If you want to join the conversation, you're welcome to join in. And we're gonna keep the show rolling. But before we do that, give me 30 seconds of your time and let me run this intro. All right.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let's get it.
This that squad sound.
Man, that is
Yeah.
dope.
Appreciate it. Yeah. What's popping, y'all? It's your man Marq Nash. Another great episode of Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I feel like squeezing into those letters. Today, I'm here with a very special guest. And the lines are open. If you want to join the conversation, you're welcome to join in. Got my man Jay Giles in here. We just got off the line with my man H Money over there, and we was talking about Devin Haney, man, and Teofimo Lopez. Somebody called him Lopez, I heard. But with that, I digress, and I'm gonna give you the floor, man. I'm gonna let you cook with that, and then we can go into some other boxing news, because it is other boxing news that we could get into. They said Fury is fighting a no-namer instead of Wilder. But you said something dope with about police brutality and injustice, and I think I would be remiss if I didn't use my platform responsibly and let people know it is important to do what you think is important when it's time to vote. But I digress on that. I'll give you the floor, my man. I'm gonna let you cook. If you, once again, the lines are open. If you want to join the conversation, the link is in the chat. And we'll be happy to have you on. Jay Giles, you got the floor, my man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you again, Marq Nash, for letting me use your platform to show a little love to the world and, let them know what's going on and, let them hear, the word of truth. You know what I mean, my brother. Again, if you guys listening in, all the people in the chat, y'all subscribe to my brother, show some love, man. We cooking. But to start things off, man, I wanted to talk about the police brutality going on in the world, man, and just all the mental, fortitudes and mental things going on with people, and, and just seeing what our people are going through in the world, man. It's pretty bad, man, and it sucks. Now, as far as boxing goes, bro, Teofimo Lopez, my bro. Oh my Jesus, let me get back on you. I'm back on you, my G.
Where you at, Jay? You blanked out. You said I'm back on you and paused out. Where you at? You still there? All right. I don't know if we lost Jay Giles on here. You know more, my G. H Money, salute. I appreciate that, my G. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the support, man. It means a lot to me, man. Hey, Keisha in here. What's up, man? Rocky Mount 252. I know what to do already. You already know, man. If you guys want to join the conversation again, the link is on the screen right here, but it's also in the chat on my YouTube channel. I am everywhere at Marq Nash. Wait for other people to come into the room. Where you at, Jay Giles? You froze out. Jay Giles gonna come back in a second. While we doing that and we giving people time to come into the room, let me pull this up right here, man. I'm gonna pull something on the screen that I think is interesting. I think people should see. Basically, your boy out here, Dr. Seuss big capping with the franchise belt. That's what they said. They said your boy Lopez out here with the big cap. I'm gonna pull that up, man. While we doing that, make sure you smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Let me know where you are, where you from, and I'm gonna try to pull this up for you guys. If you just came into the room and it's your first time listening, man, it means a lot to me that you guys are here. It really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. And let me pull up what your boy Floyd Money Mayweather said. He had an interesting take on it. If you haven't heard it, Also in the comments, let me know where you guys from. Shout out to Keisha. I see you say you represent that 252. Probably ain't even a Carolina fan. Carolina fans, man. They be in Carolina, but they be Steelers fan and Cowboys fans. You know I know about it. H Money, man. Once again, man, salute to this guy, man. Follow this dude on YouTube. This is it's a real respectful dude, man. He's always showed me love and respect, so he's always gonna get love and respect on my channel platform. And I like what he's doing over there. He has a fighter that he's riding with, Devin the Dream Haney. He's a phenom, a young boss. And if you haven't heard about him, you should Google him, Devin the Dream Haney. And you'll see, man. You'll see the guy's everything he said he is. Started pro very early. And let me pull up this right here with the Mayweather. He's gonna rip up this franchise belt right in front of your eyes. Let me see who we got back in here. Jay Giles, there you go.
Dang, man, I'm over here talking to myself the whole time. Oh my God.
That's crazy. That's crazy. My bad, bro. But yeah, I don't know what happened, but I said we lost you, but we just had to keep rolling because we are live. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no
Oh,
disrespect.
no doubt, my brother. Y'all keep cooking, man. I apologize, man. I'm over here talking to myself the whole time.
Yeah, go ahead. Well, tell us what you would say if you can remember it. It'll mean a lot to the audience. I'm sure they want to hear what you had to say.
Oh, of course, man. I'm gonna continue on exactly what I was talking about, man, which was basically the police brutality and the things we got going on in the world. I want to talk about how, people talk about the lineage and the prestigeness of what the amendments hold inside of our society. The U.S. Constitution, these laws that we have in the world. And I was just basically saying, what justification is there in these laws, in these so-called stands? What? There is none. Because of all these laws actually stood for something. Everything that, these men and women died for, Martin Luther King and, Abraham Lincoln and all these good people that died for a good cause. Don't you think things would be a little different in the world? I mean, point blank, period. I mean, if you think about these things, like they say that the right to bear arms and this and that and this and that, there are no rights. Because if we had rights, I don't believe that we would have so many murders and so many bad things going on. And then they say that the Black Matters protests and everything going on in the world to support Black lives is a pedestal to put black people on a pedestal. What? How? We are literally sick of it. Mothers are sick of crying. Sisters are sick of crying. Brothers, we sick of seeing our brothers cry. Point blank, period. You feel what I'm saying? And they saying that police brutality isn't just amongst blacks. Of course, we know that. But majority of it is on blacks. Point blank, period. Point blank, period.
Mm-hmm.
There is no justification in this system whatsoever. None. And you see, when you speak on these kinds of things to the world and you speak on truth and knowledge, that could, benefit the mind, people don't like that. They don't like to hear things that benefit them and benefit their life. And I don't understand that. I never understood why. But this is the world we live in now, that taking credit for somebody else's hard work is the generation we live in. Opening up a freaking freezer, dropping an ice tray, and watching somebody slip and laughing at them is the generation we live in today. And our generation has to stand for something. We got to stand for something. Deontay Wilder tried to stand for something, and look what happened. This is social media and all these things that are destroying our world. You know what I mean? Mental health and mental fortitude is a constant thing that I preach to my brothers and my sisters. And that's something that has to be worked on a constant basis, period. Me, believe it or not, my brother, to work on mine, I run 6 miles a day and I do 200 push-ups. Well, I'm at 200 push-ups right now. I'm trying to get to 1,000. And I do that I don't do it every single day. I do it two to 3 times out of the week, and then I just sit at home and quarantine until I get back to work every day.
Mm.
And this quarantine has done nothing but help me mentally. And that's what the world has to, I think, invest in, man. And I think it'll make a big difference. You know, sit down, take a hit or join or something. You feel what I'm saying? You know, stop worrying about
Absolutely.
stop worrying about the next man. You know what I mean? And focus on ourselves a little bit more. Focus on our self-worth. You know what I mean? Investing in ourselves, and then we can maybe invest in others. You know what I mean? I feel like
Mm.
I think that'll be like the best way to save the world if that was, an option, but it's not, man. And the reason it's not is because the world don't see it the way we do, man. That's why we are the ones, the last of a dying breed, literally.
Mm. Oh, I agree 1,000%, man. It's interesting you said that. I had something I was taking some screenshots from my channel. I'm gonna share something on the screen. Let me see if I can just screen share this with you and the viewers. I'll come back for if you here for some boxing talk. We're gonna get back to some boxing talk. But Jay Giles brought up something interesting, and I thought it was interesting for me to put this graphic. This was just a political graphic that I had just on nearby on hand for another video I did, but I thought it fit perfect for this thing. I had somebody who's a near dear friend of mine. He tagged. I'm gonna ramble a little bit while I'm pulling up on this screen share, but I'm gonna say this and explain this graphic a little bit more to the audience. And my opinion on this, I was a little disappointed in Senator Harris in this debate because I thought she could have went a little harder. And when I say that, people always tell me, well, Nash, she didn't want to come across as an angry black woman.
They never
Bruh,
gonna admit that. They will never try to.
that's
Man,
what
they
people
never admit that.
say. That's what they say. But I'm like, man, I'm not worried about the angry black mama or angry black woman, man. My mama was an angry black woman sometimes, man. I ain't scared of that. I said I'm more cautious around the smiley white guy who's gonna sign the law that enslave my people for another 400 years. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm more cautious
Bad.
about. You know what I'm saying? But I digress on that. With that said, I want to welcome Mr. H Money, Mr. DeZone himself in here. Man, I appreciate you, brother, for being a part of the platform, and thank you again for allowing me to be a part of your show and sharing your audience with me.
All day long, man. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to Marq Nash. Shout out to my boy Jay Giles, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button ASAP. Yeah, that's what we here for, man. To support one another. You support me, you know what I mean? I gotta return the favor and do the same damn thing like a real one. You know what I mean? So I got my boy Coco in the chat, and we ready to turn the fuck up on God. You know what I'm saying? No cap. And that's what we're gonna
Hey,
do on
my
God.
Hey
man,
man,
my
y'all show
man.
some love to my boy H Money. Y'all go and subscribe to my boy H Money. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, y'all hit the subscribe button and show some love for the grind, man. We in the building, man. We live on Marq Nash. Let's get it, man.
For
Oh
sure.
man, I'm so humble, man. I'm so humble. Y'all know I normally do these lives, man. I just got some artists that I normally work with, or I got family and friends, but it's different. It's a whole different community with you guys, man. And it means a lot to me that you guys are taking the time out your day and to be a part of my channel and help me grow my channel. And more importantly, allow me to share my audience with your audience and cross brand, cross promote. We ain't always got to agree on everything, but it's always important that we show each other respect. And like I said, man, H Money, man, you always been respectful, man. Like I never seen you disrespect me, man. And I never seen you be disrespectful. I just think people just think sometimes you come across a little strong, but I love that shit. I was like, he passionate, man. That's passion. And I'm with that
Exactly.
shit. And man, I respect that shit. And I was telling people before you came on, like, man, you are a unique individual, man. For people who don't know you and don't know about your channel or don't know who you are, tell people who you are, man, because some people are going to see this in the playback, not just the live.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know what I'm saying? I go by H Money, Mr. The Zone, originally from South Central LA. You know what I mean? I've been living in South Memphis. I'm in the South right now. I've been living in Memphis for the past 11 years. You know what I mean? So just a little bit about myself, man. I'm straight out the hood, man. And I'm trying to do good. Straight out the hood. And I'm trying to do good. You feel me? And yeah, man, I love boxing. I love sports. You know, I love rap music, of course. I make music my damn self. And, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to bring that positive energy, try to better myself and my community at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And doing great things, man. Doing big things. We definitely working with Devin Haney and Devin Haney Promotions. Shout outs to Devin Haney, who I feel like is the best fighter in the world. And man, we building up the brand. We building up Devin, and we gonna make him a star. You know what I'm saying? And he's already a star. We gonna make him a superstar, though. You feel me? And that's what I'm focused on right now. Definitely, I'm into the music, like I said. I'm into basketball, everything to do with sports, basketball, from football, boxing, UFC, all of that shit, man. Rap music, you know what I'm saying? R&B, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm into, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I appreciate Jay Giles, of course, the sister Dahlia that introduced me to Jay Giles, and we rocking, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we all we got, man. We got to support each other. So, like I said, Marq Nash, he comes to my channel, support me, and I'm gonna support him right back. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna do it, man. Keep it real. Keep it real, man. That's what I do best. You feel me? And one thing about my personality, you know, I'm just a hyped up individual. Like one of my homies from my hood told me, like, yo, H Money, you hyped up. Like, that's how you are. You gotta be yourself. you hype. Like my nigga told me from the hood, like, yo, H Money, you hyped up, bro. Like you a hyped up nigga, man. So you just gotta be you. You know what I mean? That's what I do. At the end, I'm gonna be myself. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I mean? I'm just being me for real.
Point blank period.
Go ahead, big dog. Go ahead.
Excuse me, Marq Nash. My apologies, brother.
No, you good. Go ahead, Jay.
Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, I know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to my boy H Money, man. H Money be cooking on the show. If y'all haven't heard the H Money show, Mr. DAZN, man, y'all go subscribe to my brother, man. It's a very entertaining show. We be getting it on there, man. If you're a real fan, if you like to debate, go on my boy's show, man. We be happy to cook you up. You know, cook you nice. But salute to my boy Marq Nash for having me on the show, man. It's an honor. Man, we live tonight, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Salute to the sister Keisha Cutler Wisdom. Much love to you, sister.
Absolutely, man. Look, man, we're gonna play this Mayweather clip, but I gotta say something, man. Like I was saying before, man. Like we like my man Jay said, man, we got to get together, man. Like we don't have to we can agree to disagree on certain things, but most important, we got to agree that Teofimo is ducking Devin Haney. Okay, if you think he's trying to go up, you gonna just go to 140 and not see Devin Haney, you ducking. But I digress on that because I know some of y'all gonna be like, here we go again. Yeah, here we go again. It's the truth. Ain't it right, H?
Goddamn right. Goddamn right, man.
Let me play the clip.
Talking about the undisputed, walking around with a French fries belt.
All right, so right here, we on my man H Money, Mr. DAZN. See, if you ain't got your shit grayed out like this with the little chinga-ling-a-lings around the bell, you doing it wrong, bro. If you go over here, you got to click right here and click all, man, because the default is going to be personalized, which you're going to get some of them. You know what I'm saying? You got to click that bell, man, and make sure you're doing it all the way right. Over here with my man H Money, Mr. DAZN. Let's play this clip. H, don't try to flat me for no copyrights, man.
Oh, no, hell no.
Yeah, it's all love, man. Just getting these bars off. Let's get it on, man. This is TBE, Floyd Mayweather, Money May. You know him, 50-0. You know how it go.
Now we look at the lightweight division, okay? And I want to say the fight the other day was a hell of a fight. Congratulations to the winner. He done his job. He went out there and did what he had to do. But if Devin Haney is the WBC champion.
Hold up. Let's stop it right there. What did he just say? Are y'all still with me out there? Y'all still with me?
Hell yeah, we still with you, Mark. We ain't going nowhere.
Hey, look, sometimes you got to cook the bird slow, man, to make sure that shit whip right. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I got to cook it slow because people be slow, man. So I'm going to run that back. Let's run it back, man. Like, are y'all with me? Yo, man. Y'all want me to keep it real, man? Get off the channel, man. I'm with Mr. H Money,
Now,
man.
look at the lightweight division, okay?
Let's look at the lightweight division, okay? You hear him, right? And you can tell Floyd, he talking that shit. He bopping back and forth. He love promoting. He know he got to promote himself to promote his fighters, man. He know he got to come out. That's part of the job. And they know they gonna ask him about him. He's TBE, and he'll get anywhere and say, pick the fighter, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm better than him. Come on, man. Come on, you got to respect that. But I'm gonna let the man cook. This clip is only 45 seconds, but let's run it.
And I want to say the fight the other day was a hell of a fight. Congratulations to the winner. He done his job. He went out there and did what he had to do. But if Devin Haney is the WBC champion at lightweight, right? And Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA champion. Now, it's safe to say that Teofimo is the champion he's the champion, the IBF and a WBO champion. But I can't knock what he has done, because I have to take my hat off to him.
Can't knock what he done. Can't knock what he done. Gotta take his hat off to him. But you can't compare him to me, though. You can't compare him to me. Am I wrong with that, H?
Yeah, man, you right, bro. You right. You know, Floyd is keeping it real, and he's saying what we already knew, though. You know what I mean? We already knew this, but he just confirming it for those fanboys, those Teofimo Lopez fanboys who saying he's undisputed, but he ain't got the real WBC belt. You know what I mean? And Floyd just confirming that the man got a fluke belt. His belt is a fluke. He's walking around with a knockoff belt. And you know, he ought to be ashamed of it. Real talk, bro. He should be embarrassed walking around with that French fries belt. You know, the WBC, bro, really playing Teofimo Lopez with that franchise belt, thinking he's undisputed. He getting played.
And H, I want to add to that by saying he's posing with that. Those the belts he got high raised up on his shoulders because he know that WBC is that prestige, man. That's the Ali belt. That's the Mayweather belt. Everybody know it. And for those who want to get in my comments talking about when Mayweather had a franchise WBA belt, he won the real one first, though. Come on, bro.
Point blank period. Point blank period. And people want to sit here and talk about how some Teofimo's undisputed. How in the hell? You see, this is, you know what? I'm not even gonna get too hype. Because that's what this is what that's what them casuals want. That's what them casuals in the comment section want. That's what y'all want to rub my blood up. That's what you want. That's what y'all want. Y'all are literally the baby chicks running behind that ducker Teofimo. Point blank period. Point blank period. Y'all are the ducks freaking pecking that freaking chick seeds, wanting a piece of that freaking glory. Well, let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all a piece of reality. Point blank period. Teofimo has to fight Devin Haney. Talking about he the dream crusher. How you the dream crusher, but you ducking the dream? Really? For real? But
Facts.
you the man.
Facts, right. Facts.
Go ahead, H.
He's spitting facts. I just was ad-libbing. Man, a nigga spitting facts.
I'm not done. I ain't done.
Go ahead. Hey, look,
and then they got the audacity. I'm still.
Hello, I'm gonna mute my mic. Let you cook.
I'm still on the
real quick.
Now do your thing. On these freaking casual. And then they got the audacity to sit here and talk about some freaking Teofimo is man. Teofimo, the dream crusher. That's what I'm gonna remember Teo as, the dream crusher. Right, Teo? You dream crusher, right, my man? Right, my man? Yeah, you got your ass whooped in a sparring session, but you over here talking about the biggest fight of your life will be against Devin Haney. And then the next week you talking about moving up to 140. Come on, bro. But you want to build your legacy. You want to build your legacy. You know, sometimes I wonder how some of these women lay next to these men. Sometimes I wonder. But we're not even going to get into all that. We're not even going to get into all that. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. In the words,
Go ahead, my bad, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Mark. But like I was saying, all you T.O. fanboys out there, bro, y'all need a little dose of reality. Y'all smoking on some of that good shit. If y'all really think y'all smoking on some of that shit, man, y'all smoking on some of that shit y'all find on the ground, bro, and y'all put in a crack pipe and just like straight up just like that shit without even thinking about it. If y'all really think Tia Female is undisputed, if y'all Tia Female is undisputed,
You breaking up, Jay.
is a dope.
Your
Oh
audio
shit!
start breaking it. You was good.
Yeah,
I don't know. You was good. Then it start fucking up.
Can
It just started doing it.
you hear me? Can you hear me?
it's bad, man. It
Can
don't
you
sound
hear
good.
my
Like,
shit more too?
switch it. Are you on your Bluetooth or are you
Y'all
talking
can hear me?
direct? Yeah, there you go. There you go. You good. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. Yeah, it's choppy. It got
Like I
choppy.
was saying.
There you
Hey,
go.
there you go. Go ahead. While you do that, shoot, let me run my intro for people who are just coming in the room, new viewers, first time viewers. Run the intro, and we're gonna come back and let Jay Giles finish his thoughts, man, because he's cooking, man, and he's dropping some science, man. We'll be right back. 30-second break. Give you guys time to find your lighter. You might have time to go piss, but you ain't got time to go take a shit though. We'll be right back after this.
This that squad sound.
All right,
Yeah,
man, and we are back.
That shit cold right there. You did Mike shit too. Mike shit hard. The intro you did too for Mike when you was rapping, that shit was hard. But that shit right there, nasty though. That shit cold, bro. They might have to start calling you Marq Nasty. You feel me? Cause that shit was sick with it.
I'll take it, man. Yeah, I'll take it, man. Nasty Nash, man. I'll take that. Hey, look, man, it's all love on this side, man. I appreciate you getting my brother for being a part of the show. Man, Jay Giles was talking about some real shit earlier too, man. Were you in the a part of the show when he was up here talking about that?
Oh, but like the real life situations and things of that nature.
Yeah,
Nah,
absolutely. Did you have anything you want to because I know Bill Haney mentioned it when I asked him, and I'm gonna be honest, man. Some people are giving him a hard time about not like why he ain't going at Mauricio Suleiman. Why he ain't going at him? You should go at him.
He
If he ain't
should.
saying that,
He got
you know
the
what I'm
real
saying?
belt. They got the
But-
real belt. They ain't tripping. They got what
Right.
they want. They got.
And
the
I
real
want to
belt.
commend him, man. I think like because I was on the show last night and I heard some people say that, and I was like, when he had said it, when I asked him the question, I was like, damn, he spun me a little bit because I was like, damn, man, like I wasn't expecting that response. And then I heard him later on Aki, and Aki brought it up, and Aki was mad, like I was mad, like you mad, like the whole nation is mad. And Bill Haney was like I said, man, he very well media trained. Like you could tell the brother does this for a business. He don't play boxing. Absolutely not. And I just salute the brother, man, for just ever even giving me the time of day to entertain my questions and even respecting my questions with answers. But something has to be said for how he's handling the situation in like such a what's the word? Honorable way, dignified. You know what I'm saying? Chest up, held high. Like I know the truth. You know the truth. ESPN know the truth. They just got to sell the fight, man. They just paying people to put shit on banners. Like he didn't say these words. These are my words. So something should be said to about the character and the integrity of a man like Mr. Bill Haney. You want to add something to that, H Money?
Yeah, Bill Haney's a man. He's one hell of a guy, man. He's a stand-up guy. He's a great father, and he's doing a great job with his son Devin, and he's doing a great job as a trainer. as the president of Devin Haney Promotions. He's doing a fantastic job, and he's somebody that I look up to. Bill Haney, who grew up in the inner city in Oakland, California, East Oakland to be exact, and to make it out the hood and to make something out of himself and put his son in position, and being successful in life. That's what we all trying to do, to come out the hood. We trying to make it out the hood and do it big and be successful. And that's what Bill Haney was able to do as a manager in the music industry. Came through as he came up in the music industry. He was a manager for Too Short. He was Too Short's manager and Keek the Sneak. So he came up. He was successful before boxing, before his son was in the boxing ring. Bill Haney was already doing big things in the music industry with Too Short, with Keek the Sneak in them. You know what I'm saying? East Oakland, coming out the hood. You know what I mean? And now you see what he's doing in the boxing industry. You see what he's doing with Devin Haney as the trainer, as the number one trainer of Devin Haney Promotions, as the president, the CEO of Devin Haney Promotions. He's doing a hell of a job, man. He's somebody that I look up to, you know what I mean? Somebody that I talk to, somebody that I respect. He does a great job, man. What more can I say? But God blessed him. He's blessed.
Absolutely. Hey, look, Black fatherhood needs more Bill Haneys. Nobody's saying that though, right?
Absolutely. Me growing up without my father, man, it's tough. You know what I mean? Now I got somebody like Bill Haney to mentor me in the game and be that big brother, that father figure, you know what I'm saying, that everybody needs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's what you need. You know, somebody, a man, like a man that you respect, because I'm not going to be right all the time. I do need somebody to put me in my place when I get out of line. And Bill Haney, he's that guy that, straighten me out like, yo, H, you know what I mean? Don't do that. Don't do it like that. You was wrong. And he's somebody that I respect. You know what I mean? For sure.
And Bill Haney, man, excuse me, Mr. Bill Haney, because I always call him Mr. Haney in his presence, so I don't want to just get loose with the mouth because he's not in the room. But Mr. Haney, let's be clear, he's a man who commands respect when you're talking to him instantly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's something to be admired and be appreciated. Even if you don't know his background, you don't have to know he trains a champion boxer. You don't have to know he's the man that took his son at 16 to Mexico because he was too young to fight pro in America, but he's ready for pro. Took him over the border, start ranking the record up to the point where when they brought him back, they had to let the man fight pro in America because they want the money too. And he's about to be a cash cow, and everybody know it. They got to change the rules for Devin Haney. He's a game changer, man. He's different, man. He's special. I'm gonna give you back the floor on that. I see Jay Giles is back. Let me see if Jay Giles want to add something to that. How your mic sound, Jay? Talk to me. You live with Marq Nash and H Money.
Make sure that's the real Jay Giles because they be making fake accounts.
Oh, real talk?
Yeah, of course, man. And then what I mean, people know that I'm coming to your channel, so the trolls are gonna start coming as well. Make fake accounts try to troll me.
I got new beef by association.
I wouldn't say they beef with you. They'll come here to troll me probably.
Well, look, since you're speaking of trolls, that's a great time for a segue. Can I give you a quick segue, bro? This is gonna be so dope to you. Let me pull this comment up on the screen. Let me share this with you. Hey, look, so I had some, I do different type of videos on my channel. I don't just do boxing, I do pop culture. It's called Breaking the Beats, baby. We break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I feel like squeezing into these letters that I'm gonna put behind me now. Bam. All right. So with that said, you're gonna get some people who don't like everything you say. And like I said, we can agree to disagree, but you're gonna have people that put things in your comments like this. All right, let's put this on the screen. Where is he at? So ironically about this too, when I did this video, the video is about clapping back at racist comments and putting things in my comments. But in this video, I got a guy putting racist things in my comments. It's like he probably went online and searched racist and like, oh, he got a video talking about racism. Let me jump in. And here we go. Can y'all see this on your screen?
Yeah, I see it. I see it.
All right, you see this, Jay?
Yeah, bro.
All right. So in this video, we did a video and we were basically talking about the mom who went off on the teacher who was talking about George Floyd, right? You know what I'm saying? She went in on the teacher. You know, did you see this video, Jay Giles? I don't know if we lost Jay Giles. You still with me, Jay? All right. But if you didn't know, basically what was going on, a mother went off on the teacher about the George Floyd comments. Matter of fact, let me pull that up while we're waiting for some of the panel members to come back in. Once again, man, you guys can join the conversation. You want to join the conversation. Oh, let me take that off. I can't be up there talking about join the conversation, right? All right, join the convo. Let me type that in. All right, so the link is out there, man. If you guys want to get in, I'm gonna put the link up here again in the chat. So if you want to jump in the conversation, but this is what somebody left me up there, right? And I'm gonna pull up the video that we did. While I'm doing that, I'm going to my own YouTube channel over here so I can pull this up. I'm gonna come back to this right here. But this was the video we did. It was the mom in the George Floyd situation. And the teacher was definitely out of line. The teacher was definitely out of line. I don't know if you guys ever saw this video, but I'm gonna pull it up while I'm waiting for everybody else to come back in the chat real quick. So bear with me while I pull that up. Jay, what up, man? I can't hear you, Jay.
So I'm making sure to
Say something to me again, bro. You sound broken up.
Mine too. Can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me good, bro?
Nah, not the best, man. It wasn't like it was before. I don't know if you switched rooms or you switched phones, or I don't know what you did, but when you was talking earlier, you was cooking. It was like you ain't want to say what you want to say, man. It was like, man, I'm gonna go over here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. No, it's not the best, man. I don't know what happened. Let me hold on one second. Let me do this. How about now? Say something for me, bro.
Can you hear me, brother?
Nah, man. I don't know what you're doing, Jay. Like wherever you was at or however you was connected before, man, was perfect, bro. But now it's like it's real choppy. It's real like, or it sounds robotic, if that makes sense.
Can you hear me one more time, brother?
I can hear you, but it's not good quality. That's what I'm saying. I can hear you, but it's not good quality, my man. You want to come back out? Want to where were you at before? Or how are you talking to us? Are you on a laptop? You on a cell phone? Do you have a Bluetooth? Do you got us on speakerphone?
Yeah, restart it.
All right. I'm gonna wait for you to get that together. While we're doing that, I'm gonna play this video that I dropped on my channel. And it's basically, for those who haven't seen it, was a mother going off on the teacher about bringing up George Floyd in the classroom. And we're going to play that from my channel so we don't get no copyright strikes. And this is from a segment that I do on my show called 2 Up, 2 Down, where we talk about two things that happened this way, two things that went the other way. We call it 2 Up, 2 Down because my co-host for Breaking the Beats is my homeboy Toka, and he's in Virginia. And of course, you already know I'm in Atlanta. So let's get this shit popping, man. And I'm going to share the screen so you guys can see what we got going on over here. Share the audio. All right, bam. All right, let's get this shit popping, man. Let me get this thing popping. I'm sorry. They told me I need to watch my language, man. The more I do these kind of things. So let's get it going. I'm in Atlanta. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All
so
right, man. Let's get into it. 2 up, 2 down.
All right, the 2 up I got is, did you see the one with the mother got on the teacher for bringing up the George Floyd situation as if he shouldn't have been honored and praised in the way he was, and she just got on the Zoom for the classroom Zoom, and she just snapped off on him.
Let's say this. Let's say pretend I haven't seen it. I'm about to show I'm about to show it for the fans right now, everybody watching, and we're gonna come back with our commentary, let you know what we think. Ready? Be right back.
And which white person did that? Did you ever think about that?
Well, actually,
because I don't feel as though that this conversation that you're having with our children is a good one. Okay, I really don't, because it's 2020. You got racist motherfuckers that don't care, and now you're in school talking to my kids about George Floyd. That ain't got nothing to do with this. You're having an ignorant, disrespectful conversation. He wasn't supposed to be honored. He wasn't supposed to be this. Are you saying this because you're white?
I think
race. Because now you have mom upset, and I'm speaking to a teacher, nobody else. But I feel as though since we all Zooming, you need to see my face, and I can't come to speak to you about this. Because right now, my daughter's leaving your class. And if you would like to speak to me, you have my phone number, you have my email.
Well, I would have happily spoken to you.
All right, we are back. Wow. All right, so that was the video that I did, right? Now, when I did that video, we did it with Jag. It's just a part of our segment. I ain't think nothing of it. I'm like, all right, it's just part of the show, man. We just doing this segment. We thought it was a good segment. We gave our commentary. But then we got this comment from, I'm going to put this on the screen. I'm going to share the screen again. And then the comments just start pouring in with all kind of, like mom said, racist, mother. You know what I'm saying? And it's egregious, man. Let me pull that back on the screen. What did the guy say, man? He was like, these mothers are a joke. He was like, they give birth to more felons than any of the race. George Floyd died of fentanyl overdose. The problem is with you people is you hate your own. We got Jay Giles back on the mic. Jay Giles, what do you think about that? Go ahead, Jay. Can you hear me?
You can hear me?
Absolutely. Perfect.
Yeah, bro.
Make some noise. Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. You in the chat, make some noise for my boy Jay Giles. We got him back loud and clear. Don't move.
I'm not gonna move from right here. I'm gonna stay right here.
All right, my G. While you was resetting, I was playing a clip. Basically, it was the mother who went off on the teacher about George Floyd. About the teacher, basically, like she's giving the children her own personal opinion about the George Floyd situation. Well, let's call it the murder, because that's what he's getting charged with, right? Hello. So, if you're just coming back in, I'm gonna rewind it a little bit for those who didn't see it. It's right here. Mom's about to go off.
That don't care.
Oh. The fans right now, everybody watching, and we're gonna come back with our commentary, let you know what we think. Ready? Be right back.
And which white person did that? Did you ever think about that?
Well, actually,
yes, sir. But you can hear me.
I don't feel as though that this conversation that you're having with our children is a good one. Okay, I really don't, because it's 2020. You got racist motherfuckers that don't care, and now you're in school talking to my kids about George Floyd. That ain't got nothing to do with this. You're having an ignorant, disrespectful conversation. He wasn't supposed to be honored. He wasn't supposed to be this. Are you saying this because you're white?
I think
Let's
right
let
now
don't play
has
from
nothing
now.
to do with race.
Because now you have mom upset, and I'm speaking to a teacher, nobody else. But I feel as though since we all zooming, you need to see my face, and I can't come to speak to you about this. Because right now, my daughter's leaving your class. And if you would like to speak to me, you have my phone number, you have my email.
Well, I would have happily spoken to you.
All right, we are back. Wow. Mom Dukes went in. All right, man. That's a segment from our weekly show. Jay Giles, what do you think about Mom? Do you think she was right about that? Jay Giles, you still with me? Jay Giles, check 1 2. Damn, Jay, man, you was cooking early. I don't know what happened with your sound. Hello? Yeah, it's bad again, Jay. I don't know what you doing.
Bro, that's where I'm at. Man, where I'm at. Oh, my bad, brother.
Jay, your audio is terrible, bro. What you doing? Yeah, I can hear you, but it's not pleasant. It sounds robotic. You was good before, where you was like, "Hey, I ain't gonna move from right here." What happened? Hey, Jay, try to come back in, man. Like, I don't know what's going on with your audio, man. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but you got a sweet spot you got to find, man. You got that you got that Metro PCS. That T-Mobile, well, now T-Mobile don't boosted it up and Metro, so I don't know what you got over there. You got a track phone? Jay Giles got a track phone? No disrespect, Jay Giles, man. It's all love on this side. While you doing that, though, let me pull this up, man. So we talked about that, and in these comments, we had this guy that wrote me a crazy comment, then deleted it, and I was like, "Oh no, you can't delete the comment. I got the file already. You already clicked save." So I wanted to share the comment with my audience, so we gave the guy the platform that he wanted. And if he's the same guy who I saw do another video, if he's the same Mike Polakowski who did a video about why Detroit, about why diabetes, heart conditions, all these things are heavy in the black communities, because we don't have access to good foods, and the good food access that we have is so out of, is out of price range, and so systemically diabetes and cancer is pushed in the black community. For every Whole Foods, you have 5 or 10 liquor stores and gun shops and McDonald's and Burger King and Taco Bell and Waffle House and things of that nature. So once again, man, the line is open. If you guys want to join the conversation, you can join the conversation. The link is in my chat. If you're watching on Facebook, the link is should be over there. You know what I'm saying? You guys can join the conversation as well. But if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, whether you're watching it now or you're watching it later, make sure you smash that like button. Please smash the like button. It really helps with the algorithms for YouTube to help visibility of the show, so more people can get it, this information. But let's spread the talk on this guy right here. I'm not gonna let this go, man, because we did a video about the guy and we got even more racist comments. You know what I'm saying? But let's share the screen. And once again, let's give the people the attention that they want for being stupid sometimes. So we call this video "Clapping Back at Racist Comments: George Floyd and Karens in America." Right? Can y'all see this on the screen? Y'all see this, right? All right. Yeah, shout out to Devin Haney, man. Devin the Dream Haney is the WBC lightweight champion of the world. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so basically, how you say this, y'all? Mike Polakowski, he commented, he said, "These are mothers who are a joke. They give birth to more felons than any other group. George Floyd died of an overdose of fentanyl. The problem with you people, you hate your own." How y'all feel about that, man? How y'all feel about that? I'm just curious. Because when we did that, that video. Let me see if I can pull this up. Pull up some of the screenshots that I got from the comments on this video. This video is still on my channel, so if you want to go to that video, that's the title of the video, and you can also see those kind of comments that are being left on that video by, like Mom said, racist mother blankers. Well, we could say racist motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? However you want to bleep it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy, right? It's what your man think. So let me see if I can pull up. Let me stop the screen share on this. Let me see if I can pull up the comments that came under that video defending that young man. So let me see if I can do this. This would be right here. Let me see that. Y'all see this? Let me see if I can blow this up somewhere. No, he died from meth and fentanyl over. Y'all see this? All right, so I might have zoomed it in a little too much. So let me bring that back down some. But I just want this to be clear. I want this to be on the screen big, man. I want y'all to see this, man. I want y'all to see it. So I'm gonna make it as big as I can, right? So that's easy to see, right? Everybody can see that, right? This is what they leaving me out there, man. They don't like me telling people to vote. They don't like me saying things about George Floyd was murdered. This is what they leave me. Y'all want story time? Y'all want Nash to do story time? Okay, I'll do it. Here we go. Can I do it in character? All right, I'm gonna do it in character. No, he died from meth and fentanyl overdose. Nah, see, that's stereotypical. I shouldn't have did that, right? I shouldn't have did that. American cops are trained to restrain people with that exact technique. And no one else died. That's what he said. He said, and no one but him has died from it. Bro, Eric Garner's dead from a legal chokehold that cops did on him. Where has this guy been at, yo? Now, am I just being trolled? Y'all let me know in the comments. Are they trolling me or do they know what's really going on? Because a part of me feel like people know what's going on. They just trolling. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to know what's going on, bro. Hold on. What else he say? So I was like, so let's finish. She's like, let's finish. It's story time. Here you go. He said, American cops are trained to restrain people with that exact technique. And no one but him died because of it. George Floyd was a thief and a terrible person. If you think otherwise, you're just deluded. That's what he said, right? Smash the like button, man. It's story time, man. It's your boy Marq Nash. We got to give people the credit that they want, right? He want me to make him a star. I'm going to make him a star, and I'm going to shine bright at the same time, you dumb motherfucker. Look, let's get this shit popping, man. It's your boy Marq Nash. Smash the like button. Let's keep it real, man. This guy is crazy, man. He's like, if you think otherwise, you're deluded. Well, evidently, the Justice Department thinks those cops did something wrong because they were fired and charged with a crime. Let that sink in, man. Let that sink in for a second. For everybody who's saying something egregious about the situation. And once again, let me correct myself. We shouldn't call it a situation. The murder, right? The murder of these black people that look just like me, look just like you. And we just land this shit like, we just say like, and we gotta be cool, because if we don't be cool about it, we're the angry black man, we're the angry black woman. When we just try to just speak our mind, or if we're passionate in our tone when we speak our mind. Hold on, let me move my pop stop up. My bad, y'all. My bad, man. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. How sound out there? Oh, okay. I know that sound bad. But listen, man. I just don't like stuff like this, man. Like, this guy's crazy. So as you can see, I replied, evidently the law said otherwise. When he said, if you think otherwise, the law said otherwise because they were fired and charged with a crime. Stop me when I stop telling the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. That's what happened. And being on drugs and being a thief doesn't mean you should be murdered. There's no death penalty for being a thief. There's no death penalty for being a drug addict, dealer, or abuser. It's no death penalty for that, man. I just heard the opioid people company just did a crazy settlement off of opioids. That they admitted to the opioid crisis. They admitted that they lied about how addictive opioids was. That's the biggest drug dealers in the world. We're not saying they should be murdered. Hello. What are we talking about here, man? Let's keep cooking, man. If you're just tuning in, man, smash the like button, man. Right now, we're going through some comments that I got about a video I did about the mom going off on George Floyd. We did a video about a video, and then we got some more comments. We got more racist comments on the video about the racist comments. Almost like the racist people are out there looking for videos for it. So I probably ain't gonna keep giving this too much light, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be the angry black man. Look at me, y'all. I'm the angry black man. With my L Cool J mama said knock you out hat on. You see what time it is. You know what I'm saying? And for those who wondering why I wear the black tee and the red hat when I do the shows, is because I just want to promote my brands. I'm gonna have some hats soon, but in the meantime, I'm always wearing one of my Marq Nash shirts that you can go to my website, marqnash.com. You can definitely go there and you can definitely cop a shirt and help support the show and help support the channel, help support the movement, music streaming on all platforms. Or you can also hit that super chat button if you feel deemed. You can hit the Cash App donations. All the funds definitely goes to help the show get bigger and better and help promote it on different platforms, because you know they want it, you know what they want for it. But I digress on that. Let's get back to this dumb this gentleman. I'm sorry. Let's get back to this guy. He said they were fired because because they didn't want the protesters to burn more cars and loot more stores. Bro, who believes that? That's what y'all believe? You believe the reason why the cop in the George Floyd situation was fired was because they were scared of black people burning more? Bruh. Dr. Seuss big capping. Get out of here. Shout out to my man Jay Giles. At least Jay Giles, at least your text is working. I don't know what's going on with your mic, but your text is working like a mug, boy. You got Jay Giles in here cooking in the comments. I see you, Jay. Let's start it from the top. My man Jay Giles, man. Man, salute to this brother, man. Follow his channel on YouTube, man. My man said he boxed. He doing this thing, man. But more importantly, he support me, so I hope y'all support him as well. But I appreciate that, man. Marq Nash, my shit keeps cutting off. I'll watch the show and chat. Man, I appreciate that. Because I was like, what's going on? Like, I can't hear him, but he's chatting. So I guess he got bad service where he's at. But it's all love, man. Jay Giles, man, spread the word, man. Man, Jay Giles, man, you the real MVP, bro. Thank you for watching the show. And we shall proceed to cook on this mother. Can I cuss up here? Can I say mother? In the comments, can I cuss? Coco, salute. Coco the Don boxing. But I'm trying to do a clean show, y'all. I'm trying to figure out how to do a clean show because sometimes I get a little passionate. And I'm gonna let it fly. But I digress on that, man. I appreciate y'all again, man. Y'all, everybody who's out there supporting. But this is what I'm saying, man. He's talking about what did he say? They was fired because they were scared protesters was gonna burn more cars and buildings and loot stores. Bruh, if that's the case, why they didn't indict Breonna Taylor murderers? We're gonna call them murderers because that's what they are, right? They murdered that young lady and got away with it. Gonna write books about it. Come on, man. It's disgusting, man. It's egregious. It's disappointing. And I'm gonna step out here on a limb, man, in the midst of you losing some of you guys, because I know some people don't want to hear this. My man, you gotta vote, bro. It's hard to say you want justice for Breonna Taylor, you want justice for George Floyd and things like that, but you don't want to vote for the person who's in charge of the Justice Department. It breaks my heart, man, because all I'm thinking is the head of the Justice Department, which is the Attorney General, is not elected. We don't pick him. We don't pick the head of the FBI. We don't pick the head of the CIA. We pick the president, and he hand selects those people however he choose, and or she choose. And it's just disappointing to hear people say they want justice, and it's like I just feel like it's counterproductive to say I'm willing to march for Breonna Taylor, but I'm not willing to vote for any president. I'll just vote for local election because that's what matters to me. Man, it all comes together, man. It all fits together, and it breaks my heart, man. And to see people saying that they're gonna sit this election out, man. Shout out to you, Miss Dahlia. Dahlia, hey, J Giles and family, man. J Giles is the friend of the show, man. Thank you, man. But it's just egregious, and it breaks my heart to hear people say that shit ain't fit me, nigga. I'm just living my life, man. Bruh, it affects you, man. When people say their life ain't changed from Obama to Trump, I be like, well, you know you're wearing a mask now, right? Hello? You know you're wearing a mask, right? And it just breaks my heart, man, to see people that like, because now granted, I think the problem is not necessarily that. I think the problem is the Democratic Party thinks they can just manipulate people and just prop up who they want to with their dollars. The problem is money in politics. If we want to get real, y'all want to talk about real? Let's get real. The problem is money in politics. You should not be able to buy elections in America. Elections in America are bought. Let's keep it real. It's bought. Oh, and like, you know how Black Friday is for us in the hood? That's what election season is for the news, the marketing dollars, and anybody who has a platform that you can put an ad on. Yes, it's money time. I get Biden ad videos on my videos when I check, and people tell me. People don't screenshot at me. It's like, yo, you know this on your video. You know, I got Trump ads on one of my videos. Going against Trump. He don't care. He like, run it. Somebody sent me a screenshot. I wish I'm gonna pull that up on another episode. Somebody sent me a screenshot of a Donald Trump ad of me talking about Donald Trump, but not in a positive light. He don't care. It's money, man. He's like, run the ad. They talking about me. I'm popping. Let's run it. Thank you, Jay Giles, man. Thank you again, man. If you're watching the show, man, whether you're watching it now, watching it later, man, smash that like button, man. Man, I appreciate you guys being locked in with your boy, man. The line's open, man. We ain't, like I said, man, it's a freestyle show. It's late night freestyle. You guys can jump in at any time whenever you want to. Put the link out there. And man, it means a lot to me that you guys are here because I've been working on this for a minute, low key. We're gonna switch subjects for a minute, but and I don't want to lose you guys, but I've been working on this for a minute, and my cousin Big Dro has been a big part of this, and he's been talking to me for the longest about, bruh, you can do this shit. You know you can do this shit, right? Like, you ain't just gotta talk to me about it, motherfucker. You need to talk to them about it. Nigga, I ain't got time for you. I got hoes, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he'll bang it on me. I'm joking. I'm just getting my jokes off. I hope I ain't lose y'all with that. That's whack comedy. I'm gonna put some sound effects up here so when I do my whack jokes, I can go boom. You know what I'm saying? But Dro's been a big part of my show, man, and he's also inspiring me. He actually made my logo that you guys see in the background right here, which is ironic. Like, so when guys from other platforms ask me about making logos for them, it's kind of ironic because King Dro, Big Dro made this one for me. But salute to you, King Dro. I appreciate you, man. Oh, okay. Well, I think we got the champions here. Let me take this off the screen. Let the man come up here and talk about himself, man. Hold on, let me stop this. You still there, big dog?
Yo.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you again for the donation. Trust me again, everything goes to the promotion of the show.
Hey, look, I meant to put 200.
Hey, look, man. Hey, look, it's all love. I take the 2 or the 200, man. It's all love on this side, daddy. Man, I appreciate you, my G, man. Man, talk to the people, man.
Hey, what's up, people?
Let me get that HD view. Let me get that HD view.
You want to see what the HD? Oh, that 1080.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Man, shining. Hold up, man. While I got you up here, man, thank you again for coming on. Tell people who you are. Tell them what you do. More importantly, tell them about that dope-ass logo and how they can get one of them fly-ass hats that you rocking.
Hey, the name is King Dro. You can follow me. You can follow me right now on Instagram at BigDro_TAGMG. About my logo, that's my brand. It's Unchained Apparel. I got a website. I'm about to launch real soon. I'm trying to have it up by Black Friday because I know that's when people are gonna be shopping. I'm gonna have all kinds of crazy merch on there, not just shirts and hoodies. I'm gonna have all kinds of dope products from like I've been building it. Like, hey Nash, I got skincare products, my nigga. Like I got, I got a lot of stuff that's coming. Hair care, all that stuff is gonna be on there, and I promote other Black businesses. I'm gonna have a page on my website that's gonna be solely for promoting other Black businesses. So, and I'm be looking for brand ambassadors. I'm gonna have a page where you can sign up to be a brand ambassador. You get a discount code. I can't really throw the percentage out there yet, but I'm gonna have a nice percentage for you. And then as you refer other people to my website and they make a purchase, you're gonna get a percentage off of that. That's an Instagram right there. I'm a one-man army. I do this by myself. You feel what I'm saying? So I just did would you see those first 2 posts right there? I just did a raffle the other night, and I had a laptop bag, which is a backpack and it's a briefcase, and it's dope. And it one of my designs say "Be Great" and had "Be Great" printed on it. And I did a raffle. It's a $45 bag that I sell for $45. And the raffle was $2, and I spin the wheel. We did a wheel of fortune. And spin the wheel live on my Facebook page.
Hold on. My brother, let me ask you something. Hold on. You said it's a $45 bag. It's 25 people up there. You only charge $2. You ain't even make no money off of it. What, like you just
I made $5, y'all. I made $5. So
so they man, you showing love, right? You just like tell people
showing
about
love.
Talk to people about the importance of investing in yourself and like giving people opportunity and like putting your merchandise out there and about branding in general.
Branding is what I've been doing for the last 5 years, really longer than that with the TAGMG brand. But as far as this brand, this logo is on everything. Like I got hoodies on my site. It's just gonna have, you know how the polos used to be with the horses right there. I got hoodies like that. I got polo shirts. I got a lot of dope stuff. But branding is important. And you got to just flood them with that. You got a logo, you got to flood that. Like you got to keep on putting it on everything so they can see it. Like you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see a lot of that on my site. It's gonna be so dope. But yeah, it was a $45 bag. Everybody bought a raffle for $2, and I had 25 slots, so that's $50. You know what I'm saying? So I made $5 off the bag. You know what I'm saying? I made 25 slots so that I made sure the price of the bag was covered. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really taking the L. But everybody won though. I got the brand. The whole purpose was to push the brand, to get the brand out there and to build awareness and bring traffic to my business page, And
absolutely.
it did exactly what it was supposed to do. I probably do that if you follow Unchained Apparel on Facebook.
Let me pull that up. Let me pull that up for the people while you talk more about it, okay?
Yeah, all right. Unchained Apparel on Facebook. I'm going to do that more often with a lot of different items from my site. It might be a hat, it might be a shirt, you know, it might be a hoodie, it might be a bag, it might be something costly, you know, something.
And this is the bag right here that we got on the screen, right? For the viewers.
Yeah.
And it's a laptop bag with the brand on it. $2.
I did the reason why I did
$2, man. She got this bag for $2. $2. Come on, bro.
Shout out to Tracy Jiggets, I think that's her name. I don't even know her personally. She
I followed her and I saw she won because all her gifts were funny as hell. She was like, "Yo, this is dope." She had that gift to say.
She was so excited. She was so excited. And look, the reason why I did a laptop bag is because, like, the stage we in, everybody got laptops, even your kids. Like, I felt like everybody could use a laptop bag. It's a book bag and it's a briefcase. You can hold it either way, you know. And it got a lot of pockets. It got USB hookup in there and all that. You know, it's real dope. And but I'm gonna have that on my website as well. And
while we right here on your Unchained, or while we right here got the Instagram open, you want to talk to people and plug in anything else off your Instagram and other things you got going on, let people know about who you are and what, like, because you're more than just a designer. Like, you low key ain't even flexing, man. You won Baltimore Graphic Designer of the Year, my man. Like, let's speak on that.
Yeah, and I was nominated.
Go ahead, King.
Now, I won Graphic Designer of the Year at the Baltimore Crown Awards. I was nominated a few more times after that. I was nominated in a couple other awards. I was nominated for Graphic Designer of the Year in Memphis, Tennessee. I ain't even never been there. But
dope.
Yeah, I'm definitely a top tier graphic designer in Baltimore. It's quite a few of us, but I'm up there with them, and I it's an honor to be standing next to the dopest has been killing it for years. You feel what I'm saying? They salute me, you know, and I even.
Hey, Big Dro, I'm gonna pull up your Design by the Guy page so we can big boy flex real quick and show people what you really do. While I'm doing that, let me introduce the next gentleman on the panel who just popped in, man. This your first time on the show, ain't it right, Asia man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Asian Math, thank you again for coming on, man. It's your boy Marq Nash. I came across Asian Math on H Money Show. If I'm not mistaken, that's where we came across each other. Well, was it Mike on Sports?
I believe it was H Money.
Okay. Yeah, man. Asian Math, man, knows his boxing and has definitely put me on to some big fights and things that I need to go back and do my history. I wanted to get into that earlier. Hey, look, man, I'm Asian man. We're gonna talk about Big Daddy Bob Arum, man, for a minute, man. We're gonna get into that in a second, but because they was like, oh, all he does is do these fights. But when you look back, Bob Arum that's Muhammad Ali for George Foreman. You know what I'm saying? That's a top ring fight. Top Ring has put on some of the most historic boxing matches of our life. And we don't just didn't he do Hagler and Hearns, if I'm not mistaken, won that Top Rank? You get what I'm saying? Like, so I digress on that, and we're gonna come back to that. But before I do that, Asian Math, I got a lot of respect for you, brother, and I'm gonna let you tell people who you are, what you do, and where you from and what you're about.
I like that hat.
Thanks, sir. Really, single files are first and foremost before anything. My daughters and I launched a publishing company earlier this year. It was right before the COVID thing straight hit, but we were still cool because it's an upstart business. And but the only thing about it was a lot of things was being delayed because, of course, you know, in the publishing company, it's a lot of moving parts, a lot of networking. You got to get from A to B to Z.
Absolutely.
And a lot of places were shut down, you know, for getting, you know, licensings and all that stuff. So a lot of stuff we was able to do online. But I wanted to speak with the other brother on the panel What's his name?
King Dro.
King Dro?
Yeah, King DRO.
Oh, okay. What's up, King Dro? Yeah, we have a few logos that we designed, and I was hoping we could network. I could shoot them to you just to get your critique on them.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, how will we do that? I mean, I don't myself do the social media thing. I think this the only social media I do is YouTube. I had a Facebook page, but I haven't been on it in like easily 5-6 years, and no Instagram, no Twitter. But
oh yeah, all them websites updated since then. But you can shoot me an email at designedbytheguy@gmail.com. It's designed with an ED on the end, designed by the guy.
Okay. Designed by the guy. Hold on 1 second. Miley.
Hey Dro, hey, you ain't got to change your age, man. I'm gonna change it in Dro's title so it'll be right here on the screen for you.
My man.
Okay.
So let me do that. So while I'm gonna change that, Dro.
Get at the computer so you can send this email right quick. My daughter's about to send you an email as we speak.
Look at what we doing, man. We networking, man. We see how we boss, man. We boss about it, man. We cross brands. All right. So Dro, spell that out for everybody out there slowly, because I'm gonna type it in while you spelling it.
DES. IGN.
That's design DES.
Yeah, DES IGNED BYTHEGUI @gmail.com.
All right, one more time, real slow, because it was static. And DESI
GNED BY
BY
THEGUI.
Is it right on the screen, Dro?
GUI, the guy. And you said that's at gmail.com?
Yep, it's right here on the screen, bro.
Okay. Okay, I got it.
Hey man, if you just tuning in, smash that like button, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. We are networking, and like I said, the show is called Breaking the Beats, where we break down business. The first word is business, y'all. Next is entertainment, the art, the technology, the sports.
Okay, my daughter just sent your email, see if you get it. I don't mean to be cutting you off, Mark.
Oh, absolutely, man. I was just I'm just killing the airtime, man. You know what I'm saying? For everybody watching out there, I just don't want to do
Ronnie Shields.
Who is Ronnie Shields?
Yeah, I'm on the loop.
Oh, Ronnie Shields is a Hall of Fame boxing trainer, man. Period. Dog. He said Asian man sound like Ronnie Shields. He a Hall of Fame. Yo, Asian man, hold on. You do sound like Ronnie Shields.
You know what? You know how many times I've heard that? Yeah, I'm talking about in the past.
Hold up real quick, Asian man. Are you Ronnie Shields? Tell the truth, man. Because you don't know. Hold up, bro. I ain't never seen your face, Asian man. Are you Ronnie Shields? Tell the truth.
No, I'm not Ronnie Shields, man. No,
yo, tell the truth.
I believe I'm older than Rodney Shields. I believe. How old is Ronnie Shields?
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. You know we live right now, but Marq Nash believe in facts, so I keep another tab open, another screen open, so I can Google it while you talk to me about it. So let me find out. Ronnie Shields.
Hey, Marq Nash.
Yes, sir.
Now I'm gonna head out. I'm still watching, but I'm gonna head out off the live, right?
And look, and while you head out, as you heading out, I'm gonna show people your designs right here over here. Like some of these joints are crazy. Like you made this right here all from scratch, right? Like you made a 7-Up commercial and just look at this.
I do motion designs. I do a lot of stuff. I just made that for free. I was just in the mood.
Y'all see it on the screen? Y'all see this, right? My man made this cover right here.
Click the Auntie Anne's joint. I did that for fun. Put Snoop Dogg on the 2K21 cover. The blue joint. Click the blue one.
Smash the like button, y'all. Shout out to King Dro, Big Dro. Just showing it. Look at this, man. This look like the commercial for real. This is something they'll have on repeat at the mall on the banner at the top. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, they owe me a check.
Like this is real, man. Like this is a real graphic that they put on banners in restaurants. You see this at the airport at Auntie Anne's. You're gonna see this at the mall on Auntie Anne's. So shout out to King Dro, Big Dro, for just taking time out of his day to come over here and over to my channel and help push his business. And like I said, man, I always support independent businesses. Like if you want to come on, you want to get your thing off and let us know who you are and what you do. The platform is always open to you. I'm gonna show a couple more of these before he gets out of here. You got another motion graphic up here you want to show anybody before I let you slide? I know you did a lot for TAGMG. If you don't know, TAGMG is Talent Inspires Greatness Media Group. That is my crew. That is my gang, man. TAG. And then you do some of these right here. Do these moves?
I did everything on there.
No, I mean, like, don't you got a motion one with the?
Not for those. It is some more motion ones on there. I just don't know the order today.
These right here. These look like motion pictures, man. This is good work, man.
So, do you do web design as well?
I can do web design, but I haven't been doing it much, so I haven't been promoting myself as a web designer. But I know how to do it.
Asia Mav, I'm gonna hit you offline, man. Whenever you're ready to talk, I'm gonna help you out with that website situation.
Nash definitely does web design.
Yeah, so I can definitely help you out with that. And if you don't like the way my
website,
website,
I could shoot you my number through the back chat. Or hold up.
Absolutely.
Did I send you my email yet? Write this email down right quick.
Man, I've been chasing you.
Asia Man.
I was chasing you. I sent you an email and I said, hey, Ashley, I put you in the other chat. I was like, man, get at me so I can get with you and we can collaborate. And I think your reply might have been like, I don't know, but you didn't send the email. I don't remember what you replied, and I don't want to miss.
Hurry now, look in the private chat.
Absolutely. But I definitely help you out with that. And Dro, I'm gonna let you slide, man. I appreciate your time. Once again, man, give people your social media where they can find you at. Me and AJMF, we're gonna chop it up on some more business. We're gonna talk about. I'm gonna get his view on this voting situation, but more importantly, I'm gonna let him talk about boxing and tell people about his business more. But before we do that, King Dro, let them know who you are and what you do, and tell them how to follow you.
King Dro, I'm an artist first and foremost. I'm a CEO of TAGMG, graphic designer, designed by the guy. I have a brand, Unchained Apparel, with really society. I got a website coming, the unchainedsociety.com. That's gonna be up real. Just follow if you watching. Follow my Instagram, Unchained Apparel, Facebook, Unchained Apparel. You know, and I'm steady posting content on there. And just keep up with me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Crown me, don't down me, baby. And when you see this logo right here, the UC, you know what it is. Look, it's tatted on my arm. It's real.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I appreciate you, Nash, bringing me on, and I'll catch up with y'all next time. I'm still watching though. All right.
And man, it's all love on the side. Thank you, man. And Dro, if you want to tune back in, man, and we still live, man, you got the link. I'm gonna keep dropping the link. Like I said, man, it's a freestyle show, man. You got a black business that either you are a part of or you want to support. You're more than welcome. Come in, King Dro. Thank you again for your time, sir. It's not taking it for granted at all.
Yes, sir. Crown me, don't down me.
Hold on, let me give you my bar. I take it for granted, not take it for granted. You get it? Granted, like a rock. All right, whatever, man. That's why they told me. You ain't even get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got to put it together, but I don't know. I'm playing with it. I just freestyle that. All right, man. I love you, bro. Appreciate you. Asia Mav. All right, Asia Mav, man. Yes. So for the people who are just tuning in, we're going to take a quick 30-second break. And when I say it's 30 seconds, really like 28 seconds. I'm going to run my intro. If it's your first time tuning in the show, you've never been on the show before. Once again, my name is Marq Nash, This show is called Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and basically pretty much anything else I can squeeze into those letters. And the reason, if you're wondering why we're running this commercial and we're trying to do this, is to run a commercial for our other shows. But also, I'm trying to figure out why my screen is frozen over here. So let's run a commercial, and I'll be right back.
This that squad sound.
All right. Yeah. What's popping, y'all? It's your man Marq Nash. Another great episode of Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else we can squeeze into those letters. I'm back here with a very special guest. His name is Asia Math. I can tell you a lot about this gentleman, but I'll let him speak for himself. Asia Math, talk to the people.
Hey, what's up? What's up? I don't even see you on the panel anymore. I said,
Oh, I gave you the full screen. Can you see me now?
Oh. Yeah, I can see you now.
I seem a little choppy, and let me move my finger close to the camera to affect the autofocus. I look choppy over here. Am I choppy over there to you?
Yeah, you is, and my audio is coming in a little choppy. But I mean, those things happen. The production quality would definitely improve over time. But I mean, for the audience, let me see who all in there. I see we got one in here. We got Jay Giles is in. Salute to everyone in the chat. Yeah.
Check 1 2. Yeah, I'm back, man. Hot. All right. I feel like I see two versions of myself. There we go. There we go. Asia Math. There we go.
Sorry about that, man.
Oh no, we good. We good. I'm sure the people watching, they see it too. People coming in, coming out the room. But as you guys are visiting the show, man, definitely smash the like button, man. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. Jay Giles, man. Shout out to Jay Giles. He's still out here, man. Man, you are official, man. You are truly an MVP. Coco. I see you, Coco, the Don Botson channel. Follow Coco, the Don Botson channel. And I appreciate you guys for tuning in. What we pick up off Asian Miles, like I called you Asian Miles. My bad.
It's all good, man.
You already know I'm babbling. My bad.
I don't have your channel. Now, I know you asked about me, and I have no problem with introducing myself. But
there we go. Let's pick up from there. Asian Math, you said you are an independent business owner that you run with your daughter, I believe, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Daughter or daughters?
Daughters. I have 5 daughters. 3 currently still living. 2 of them, they're adults. They doing their own thing. One, she works with the DMV, and the other one is a school teacher.
Okay, so you are definitely a king amongst kings, and you should be saluted. So let's salute you, sir, first and foremost. And let's talk because I've seen you on the channels, and I've heard you talk, and I've heard you talk passionately, but I never actually heard your story. So I'll give you the floor because I noticed you always mention, hey man, I'm a single parent. You always say that first and foremost. I do have a daughter as well, just one. And she actually just turned 1 on Saturday. Her name is Morgan Faith Love Jones. Yeah, I threw that Love Jones in there. All right. So tell us a little bit about yourself though, and about your journey and about your business and what kind of business you're in.
It's a publishing business, publishing and production. Pretty much what King Dro has aspired itself to to become. For quite some time now, I understood that, hey, I needed to be an entrepreneur, and I did it what we would say the wrong way. We understand with that. I have been incarcerated, did the time. But what I've learned from that, and I'm not making any excuses, it was really the entrepreneur spirit that was driving me to it. Of course, the glitz and glamour of the street pharmaceutical, you get fast money and all this. But I mean, before I got into that, I was working 2 jobs and something still just didn't seem right. The time I was putting in wasn't equating with the money I was receiving. And I feel like I wasn't being properly reciprocated for it. Now, this is, keep in mind, this is like 80s, late 80s, early 90s.
What city?
And
what state? If you can speak on that.
It was a multi. Well, I live right at the borderline of Missouri and Illinois, so it's really either or. The scene of the crime was on both sides.
Absolutely.
But once again, I'm trying to glorify that. The whole point of it was I needed to work for myself. I needed to generate my own words. I didn't feel comfortable being in a position making someone else rich. If I wouldn't have had no problem doing that, as long as we both got rich. Like if it was something I could do for you and you turn out to be a millionaire or not, I know that'd be real reciprocated. You know what I'm saying? But most of the jobs I was getting, it was like, hey, you go do this 9 to 5, bust your ass. They get a lot of things and then they throw me the straps. So I just say, hey, I need to do my own thing. And as I got older, of course, I had to go through the gauntlet, get myself, reacclimated, get off probation and all that. And then still did the 9 to 5 thing, but I said, hey, this ain't gonna work. And I just, started ideas of starting my own businesses, even before Uber was around, before the taxi cabs came. Not taxi cabs, but before the Uber drivers and the Lyft drivers, I was doing pretty much, Midland chauffeuring,
Hold on, that's a fancy way of explaining that. I ain't trying to go Vlad TV-ish with you, but can you talk about that now? Or
well, I mean, all that is like you just put your name out there, and for people that's kind of like on the higher up, if they just didn't want to drive it, call a taxi cab, you'll be at their place, at the time that they want to, and you take them to the destination and all that. Because I had a chauffeur's license, I got myself a commercial license.
So it's for a private, a lot of big things going on.
Yeah, you go the way I did it, you go to a lot of the big hotels, and a lot of guys be sitting there campaigning for cabs and all that. And hey, I got a decent vehicle. You got to establish a rapport of trust, because they just not gonna get in your car and all that.
Absolutely.
But after work it out, and you know yourself professionally, and you're not on no slick stuff. It was cool, but that worked out pretty cool for the moment. But that's when I knew, hey, I really needed to really work for myself. And
So
then a bunch of other little things came, but then my daughter started coming along, and I really wanted to get them into that. And they're A+ students. They're very good at literature. They're always writing. They're always creating. They're always drawing. And I think it was about a year or so ago, I just looked up and they had just such a deep catalog of just drawings and short scripts and just a bunch of literature. And I said, hey, we need to just monetize off this. So we started the publishing company.
So do you guys do music publishing as well, or do you just focus on
just literature,
paintings and literature?
Yeah, it's just literature. We do our own illustrations. Everything is in-house. So, I have to send out, get the copyrights. So, no one could, monetize off the ideas. And right now it's just at at the early stage. It's mainly coloring books, but they have novels and all that.
Hey, look, I bought a book from one of my brothers in my crew. His name is Drag. We call him Pendragon, but well, actually we call him Drag. Everybody else call him Pendragon, but the guy is he's an anomaly, man. Like he is like the only person I know who has made a children's book. It was published. I bought it for my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Straight off of Amazon, and it's a good book, and it's called The Little Painter, the something painter. But like the book goes through all the little times of year that little children go through, from Christmas to Halloween to learning about shapes and colors. And I feel bad I don't have it off the top of my head, so I'm gonna pull it up just to give him his flowers. But
Well,
so
he in-house publish himself, or he published it through Amazon?
that's a good
Meaning,
question, and I don't know. But I'm gonna pull his book up right now, and give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute my camera so I'm not leaning in all crazy right here. And bear with me, guys. But I definitely want to get this man's flowers. But while I'm doing that, let me ask you something about this design and this avatar that you have on the screen. Is this one of your designs?
no, this is not mine. I can't take credit for this. It was a hat that one of my female friends. It was around the birthday about 3 years ago, and
Okay.
we was at a store and she got it, and I just took a picture of it and I just use it. It's an actual hat that I own. I have a red one as well, a red and black one also. No, but I could put up some of their designs. My daughters are sitting here now. I want to talk on the panel about y'all illustrations, y'all books. I know it's late.
And yeah, I can definitely pull it up and put it on the screen for the audience too if they wanted to do that. I'm gonna share the screen with this book right here. I think it's called The Tiny Painter. Here we go. There was once a tiny painter, and he wrote it, he illustrated it, and it is on Amazon. It does not look like this. This is definitely this is the audio book. Okay, so this is the audio book. That's why it looks like that. I have the paperback. So this is what my book looks like. I don't know if you see that on the screen over there, wherever you at.
I see it.
All right, but definitely smash the like button. But this is the paperback version that I have. Let me take Jay Giles, man. I see you in the comments, man. Keep that coming, man. Bro, keep the comments lit up for me, Jay Giles, man. That's love, bro. Show love and support the movement. Oh, okay. I appreciate that, Jay Giles. I appreciate you, bro. I don't take it for granted. Go ahead, Asia, man.
Okay, well, I was gonna let my daughter speak for a second if she wants to, because she, want to speak on some of the novels you wrote.
Hey, look, and while she does that, Asia Mav, while she does that, I'm gonna change your name right here to your contact information if that's okay with you.
It's okay.
or is at undisclosed. What is that? Lone.
Oh no, that's just I was on Thunderdome Boxing
Okay, so you
speaking
change your
on
name.
that panel.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
and yeah, this really wasn't even my account at first. This is a friend of mine. It's a long story behind that.
Hey man, well look, over here we're gonna let you promote your business. If you want to talk about your business, what you got going on, you got a website you want to send us to. If you have political views, social commentary, if you want to get your opinion in on some of the other things that's going on in the world, it's no limits over here, man. You can say whatever you want to. It's an open book, and
okay, well, I'm gonna let my daughter speak for right now, and then we could just go ahead and get into some boxing. No, we don't have a website up and running yet. We do have one on Wix, but I don't like that one, so I'm not even gonna promote on that one.
I can respect that, and I'll help you with that offline, man. I'm gonna put my number in the private chat, and
what I found out through Wix, they pretty much own all your content, and you can't take the website with you. As long as you, and then they,
really?
this. Yeah, you got to do your research on that one. That's why I was hoping that the guy, your friend that published that book, I hope he was publishing it in-house, because if you publish with another publishing company, it's almost like how the record industry does, with certain artists. Yeah, see, they can't do us like that because everything is in-house. We still probably have to pay a percentage. Yeah. It's not with every publishing company, but it's a lot of. When they found out we was doing our own publishing thing, I was getting letters from a bunch of publishing companies saying, "Oh, sign up with us," and I was like, "What's the deal with that?" And like, if you sell your book $8.99 a unit, you'll probably They see like $2.99, if that. You know, that's if you sign with a publishing company. Now they'll do a lot for you. They will proofread for you. They'll provide illustrations. They'll even label you as the author. If it becomes a #1 bestseller, you get, you know, all the accolades for that. But when that money start hitting, those publishing platforms get a lion's share of that money. You know,
That's when you see the small print, huh, Asia Mav?
yeah. I mean, it's the way things been going, you know, for most of the years. You seen, you know, because they want your IP, your intellectual property. They want ownership of it. It's just like
Absolutely.
they owning your masters. You know.
Absolutely. Hey, Asia Mav, let me ask you this. Why you bringing your daughter on? Introduce her, and also I want you to, if you have the time one day, and not a late night show, like if you have the time one time doing, whenever you're available, let me know. I just want you to communicate with me so we can set up a time a day where I can bring you on the show and we can just do, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Maybe you only got 5 or 10. Maybe if you got an hour, that'd be great. Where you can just explain to people the importance of publishing and how publishing is like creating an invention that you and your family can have forever. It's generational wealth. Do you want to speak on that before you pass the mic?
Well, the main two things that I just spoke on real quick before I bring my daughter on. First, people understanding the term IP, which is intellectual property. And I'm not trying to sound super duper educated, but trust you, do your research on those two words. The world will open up to you. Your intellectual property is something you could think of right now, and there's no price limit on it. I'm not trying to gas on one. You can have a multi-billion-dollar idea that's your intellectual property, and it's pretty much protected. All your intellectual property is protected by the court of law. Only thing about it, just like in the court of law, it's not what they said you did, is what can be proven. You understand that? So somebody could take your intellectual property and monetize off of it, but if you can't prove it came from your head and you're the originator of it, then you have no case. So that's why you got the copyright laws and all that. So yeah, when I do come on and we talk through that, I could go through the process of that and how people can protect their intellectual property. But the main thing is just investing in yourself and get your own LLC and have all your materials, your intellectual property licensed under you. Now, if you license with a publishing company, sometimes that's okay. They'll throw you out in advance if you're just trying to hurry up and come up, and you do a 1 or 2 year deal, almost like what some guys do in a record company. But usually they don't give them a 1 or 2 year deals. Even if they do, they still say, okay, after 2 years up, you can leave with the advance, or you might end up owing the record label, but they're going to keep your masters, where they can go out and publish it, and they own the publishing rights to your material, which is your intellectual property. I'm talking about that's with music, but the same thing goes with the publishing. If you wrote a book, if it's 1 or 2 chapters, your name will always be on it, but anytime it makes a sale, from off that ISBN number or the barcode number, it's going to register to that company, and they get their percentage off the top, and then they'll send you the rest. So that's how it goes. So the main thing is, try to be independent on your own, betting on yourself. It's a nice bit of juice and information that I picked up on my journey with starting off with my daughters. It's a trial by error thing, but like you say, we could share the information where the mistakes I made, they wouldn't have to make if they want to go on that journey. But anyway, with
that said, that was a perfect segue to introduce one of your young queens, and tell us her name, and from there let us talk to her and tell us about herself. How about that? Sound fair?
She's proficient enough. I think she can articulate herself better than I can. I stumble with my words, so I could just hand the phone to her and I'm gonna let her cook. And she's also bilingual. as well. So she might throw some French in as well.
Peace, Queen.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, young lady. Peace, Queen.
What should I call you, sir?
Oh,
His name is Mark.
Mark. So I just call you Mark.
you can call me Mark. You can call me Marq Nash. Whatever flows off quicker for you. But before we do that, thank you again for coming on the show. Thank you for your time, and thank you for just being a young entrepreneur. Thank you for sharing the floor with us. Before we get started, tell us your name and who you are.
Well, my name is Mila Childs. Would you please look more to the show?
I guess your father.
Well, yeah, I'm his daughter. As you know, he said he was gonna introduce his daughter. So
You want to spell
I'm
your name out for me? Spell your name, or you got a nickname?
No, I don't have a nickname. MYL
NYL
AH.
AH. And how is that pronounced, sister?
Mila.
Mila.
It's pronounced like it's.
All right, there we go. Is that right on the screen?
Yes, it is.
All
So,
right,
yeah, I'm a co-founder of our publishing company, My Child's Publishing and Productions. We have 5 installments on a Gigi series. You know, Gigi.
Your stuff. That's the stuff you did before.
Besides that, I have multiple stories that I've created, multiple different plot lines and settings, characters. I have, most of them are short stories. There's some about like, you know, there are a lot of horror short stories. I really like horror. So, you know, I have a lot of different monsters I've created. I like to create comics, so they're all in comic form. There's
wow.
there's this fight scene I've created.
Hold up, before we go there, let's give us a little bit about your background. How did you start off into comics? Because it's rare that we meet young people that are involved in comics now. In my opinion, I could be out of touch, but it seems like you're something. You know, you seem like you might be something special and something of an anomaly. So you are an illustrator. You're a publisher. Like. Do you draw? Like, how did you get into drawing and things of that nature?
I've always loved drawing, and it's only gotten better since my dad started supporting me. Well, he's been supporting me, but like lately, you know, since we've got the company happening.
More money.
Yes, he's invested more into it. More
it
money.
Sound like it sounded like Dad said, I put up the bag. Daddy was like, hey, look, I'm Bill Haney of the publishing and the art industry. Hey, I'm supporting my dream team over here. And that's truly something to be saluted and be respected. And so tell us about it. Like, when did you first like say, hey, I'm gonna be an artist? But not only am I gonna be an artist, matter of fact, that's a loaded question, because at some point you became an artist, and at some point you became, hey, I'm gonna publish and I'm gonna own the rights to my art. Talk to us about that journey.
It started in elementary school. I found manga and anime and just fell in love with the art style, and I started drawing on my own. Oh, yeah. Manga and anime is a Japanese art style. Manga is the book form, anime is the like cartoon animation. So for those who didn't know that, that's the difference between the two. Some famous anime that you might have heard: Naruto. I'm trying to think. Dragon Ball.
So
Avatar.
Dragon Ball. So you do that Dragon Ball Z type art, like you can put that thing together.
Yes.
That's super dope. Like, do you have an IG or anything with or a Facebook account that I can put on the screen to show people some of your work?
We creating a YouTube page, but as of right now, there's like no art up right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna get with you offline and get with your dad offline. Asia Math, salute to you, man, King. I appreciate you for everything you're doing, and I'm bringing this young queen on the platform. and allowing her to share her voice with the world. And I look forward to seeing more of it. What kind of what is your medium with your art?
I have multiple mediums. I'm very flexible with all the different art styles and different mediums that I can use. As of right now, I've just gotten into like graphic design. Like I just got a graphic drawing tablet where I've been experimenting with using software instead of
It's
paper.
different. It's different, ain't it? From being freehand, it's
It's
a little different.
different, but it's also very similar. The
Brushes with your brushing
yeah,
and your tools, right?
the the um the designers did a very good job at imitating paper and pencil and making sure the artist was still comfortable if they're coming from that medium. So it's different in a way since I got that undo button, which is the best thing.
Right. That's different from paper. So with that said, I got Big Dro up here. Shout out to him. He's still listening. He was on the platform earlier. He's like the most accomplished graphic designer that I know personally. And he's actually won graphic designer of the year for the city of Baltimore, Maryland, which is a big city to be modest. But I would be remiss if I didn't ask you, what is the tablet that you're using, ma'am?
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, we got to know what you're using, man. The people want to know, right? Big Dro was like, yeah, I'm hip. J Giles like, yeah, what you using? Like, what's the tablet of choice right now for because you said you just moved into the
Yes,
digital realm of it. So that's
yes.
cool. Yeah, it's all love, man. We sharing knowledge here. So what you using?
A Wacom 16 Cintiq Pro 13. Yep.
Say it again slow for the people in the background.
Wacom Cintiq Pro, and it's 13 inches.
Okay. Pause. But Big Dro is right there in the comments. I know he gonna be right there. He gonna be like super geek because he gonna know exactly the path that you're talking about. And once again, man, I just want to thank you again for your time and like just for being on the panel. Did you have like I know like look, I don't want to push the issue. Hold on, let me show my face right here because I'm gonna be graphic with this. I know if you've been working on art since elementary, you got something on Facebook, something somewhere. You got some art that you holding out on us. So I'm gonna get with Asian Math offline. And Asian Math gonna have to send me a screenshot or a photo. He gonna have to show me something, Asian Math. Cause I know y'all got some art up there. Cause this young lady sounds like she know her stuff.
Yeah, no,
ain't that right, y'all?
Yeah, she has a deep catalog. It's a lot of content. That's what when I really started taking it serious. She just had it's so much. No, I have no problem with sharing. But the tablet is the Wacom 16 Pro. The screen size is I don't know if it's yeah.
Hey, look, take your time. Look. This is the T part in Breaking the Beast. This is the technology part. We got to share this with my viewers because they want to know it. They want to know how to do this stuff. Like a lot of people follow my channel, but they don't just follow my channel to hear me talk about boxing. They don't just follow my channel to hear me talk about race relations in America. They know what's going on with that. Some of these people want to know, how do I set my channel up, Marq Nash? Like, you got a green screen, bro. How did you do that? How do you do this? So I'm gonna do a whole episode on that with people who trying to learn it, but I also want them to buy the stuff, and I'm gonna set it up with you on live. I'm gonna set mine up with you on live while you setting yours up. But that's a whole nother show. I digress, Asian man. But I just want to know you are a friend of the show.
She has some PowerPoints that I definitely we could send you. I guess we could send them through email. How many PowerPoints have you made? Over 10. Yeah, we'll send him about 2 of them. That way he could display them on her. Now, like once again, that's intellectual property, but some of the stuff we haven't copywritten everything. We could send you the stuff that we had copywritten just in case, you know.
Asian Mav, whatever you want me to show, send it to me. But also just put a disclaimer like, hey, this is for your eyes only. But or it's like, hey, you can put this on the platform. Because
no, I wouldn't mind, you know, people doing, but you know, it's like we don't want it where people could block us from monetizing from it.
Right,
You
right,
know,
right.
so
People can
that's
steal your
all.
own art from you, man. Like that's the way the game is. But I'm never with that. But just to protect yourself, just put the disclaimer in there to say, hey, so I don't make a mistake and show it, and somebody just steal it off my channel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just
Well, we
let
got
me know,
watermarks on
like,
some
hey,
of the
I'm just
stuff.
showing this to you, Nash. Like this just for you, just to see how dope it is. But you also can say, hey, this right here, you can put this on the screen, but don't show this. You know what I'm saying? Just give me a disclaimer, because I'm gonna blast it off. Like if you don't tell me otherwise, I'm gonna promote it. And I'm gonna just tell people how dope you guys are, because you guys are super dope. Somebody asked what's her YouTube. Big Dro want to know. I don't think she has YouTube, Big Dro.
No, she have one. We did a pilot one. What was that one called?
My child's publishing and production.
No, the YouTube pilot channel.
Hold up, while y'all doing that, I'm gonna mute your mic real quick, big dog, and I'm gonna give the floor to a gentleman that had me on the show last night, okay? And let him introduce himself. Did you hear me, big dog? Asian man.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I heard
All right, bear with me real quick. I'm gonna just share the panel, and I'm gonna share the floor with a young man who was very gracious with his panel on his platform last night, and I just want to show him that same love and respect. Major Key, what's up, my G?
What's good, man? How you doing, brother?
Hey, bro. Hey, look, I halfway through before I gave you the floor, I was like, "Hold up, is it the real Major Key or is this a troll?"
I know, man. That's the crazy
like,
part,
is
right?
it the real
That's
Major Key? Like, bro, like people was telling me, like, yo, you're gonna get certain haters because you rock with Mike on Sports, you rock with Major Keys, Age Money, Dante Boxing Nation. They was like, you rocking with all the black, quote unquote, black boxing channels, so you gonna get hate. And they was
now
like,
you got love on my panel last night, right?
Man,
you got nothing but respect, man.
Man, thank you, bro. I was always taught you show love, you get love, man.
Exactly, bro. Like so yeah. Now I'm not here about none of that drama right there. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't even know what you're talking about. We letting that go.
I seen you was live because I subscribed. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so I
love,
seen you was
man.
live, and I wanted to show some love the same way you showed me some love. You know what I mean?
Man, I respect that, my G. Actually, man, we got the open floor right now. We have another subscriber on. I met him on another platform as well. And basically, my show, as you know, is called Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I feel like squeezing into those letters. So he's also he's a boxing fan. Let me switch his name back because he had his daughter on who is they do music business, not music business publishing. They do art and literature publishing. So
Okay.
I always like to support black businesses. Sure, I like to support any independent businesses, you know what I'm saying, and let everybody get their shine off. But the show is called Breaking the Beat. So I never want to unless I went into it knowing, hey, this is the topic. I'm not gonna tell people, hey, you can't just say, hey man, I want your opinion on this. So if you had something you want to get off, you had some bars you want to get off, do you have your own business, or if you know somebody who has their own independent business, preferably a young black business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Get your shit off.
Terrence Fisher, right now, that's my homeboy, Black Apron Chef. He's actually he created his own sauce. Okay.
Hold on. Slow it down just a little
bad.
bit so I can type it in, and I'm gonna put it on the screen so people can rock with him and support him. And why you do, after you give me that, just tell me his name so I can type it up and pull it on the screen. I'm gonna put it on the screen to make sure it's right, and then I'm gonna let Asian man finish his thought.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna just say
before we do that, I'm sorry. Before we do that, Asian Math, I know how we all talk. You might lose your spot. Asian Math, you want to close out what you were saying before we support this other black business and help other people get popping?
Oh no, we were just trying to set a rapport where I could get you the content so you could put it up on your platform, and then we could just talk and discuss what day you'll be available to, share the content or whatever. Well, I don't know.
I can share the content. Man, I can share the bro. I can share the content today, tomorrow. Like I'm a full-time YouTube creator on the side too. You know what I'm saying? I can do most of it through my phone. So I can get the content out however you want to give it out, but we can also I definitely want to set up a date and a time with you to do a full episode about
Right.
publishing and the importance of publishing. So that's
Okay.
what I definitely want to get with you on because I know a lot of young brothers. As if you're watching now and you know me, you know I do mass media production. So whether it's videos, YouTube, getting monetized on YouTube, whether it's about getting your songs on streaming platforms, just things of that nature. I'm here to help, man. Like I can't die with the knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to help out as many people as I can while I'm here, and I just want to each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? Because in the process, you guys all have followers, you guys have families, you got people that depend on you and believe in you, and it's no reason why we can't help and support each other. It's not we don't have to be in quote unquote competition. You know what I'm saying?
No, if one win, we
But
all win. If we're in unison, so that's the main concept I would like for people to get. You know, it's not like it's a dog eat dog world. It's too much money for everyone. That's
absolutely,
that's not a underrated statement. Unless well, that don't apply to the greedy. I'm just talking about for people that you know we're talking about. You know the civilized minded people. You know, it's enough money for everyone as long as we have
absolutely.
each other. What state are you in, Marq Nash?
I'm in Atlanta, baby. I'm
Oh,
down.
that's
I'm in the city, baby. You already know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. You know what I'm
That's
doing.
that's why he a producer, because Atlanta be creating
I'm
shit.
popping, man. I'm
right.
trying to get it popping, man. Once again, man, if you just now subscribing, matter of fact, let's do this real quick. For the people who don't know and you just tuning in, because people are coming in and out of the room. I see the views going up, but I don't see the lights going up, man. Like you
So
guys are
smash
watching on
that like
Facebook.
button.
How
Yeah,
many
man.
likes
Yeah,
you got?
man. Let me switch over here. Let me look at my phone because it's going up and down. Because earlier we was talking about some Donald Trump things and political views, and so I was getting knocked down with that.
Let me see if I could get back
So
to the
let's do this, man. Let's do this. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. When we come back, I'm gonna take a quick 30-second break. When I say 30 seconds, I'm just running my intro to let people know who I am and what I do. I got Major Keys in here boxing. That is not Milo. Let me switch that out. Let me put that back.
I thought
Let me
you were
switch
gonna hurry
that.
up and switch it back.
Yeah, man. People gonna think you are Milo. No, that's Asian math. I don't know what the other thing you had up there. It was something I ain't know,
No, it
but
just say undisclosed location. It was just a joke to the other guys when I was on their platform.
respectfully, sir. So let's run my intro. If you don't know, my name is Marq Nash, artist, producer, engineer, songwriter. If you watch Mike on Sports, I did that intro for my boy Mike. That's my partner. That's my brother. I love him to death. And ain't nothing y'all can do about it. And ain't nothing he can do about it. I told him, I said, I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it, bro. It's real like that. And but he gave me the opportunity to produce the intro and outro for his album, do graphics. I did the graphics, the beats, the vocals, and we did it all right here at Elm Street Studios, powered by TAGMG, Talent Inspires Greatness Media Group. Stay tuned. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna take a quick break.
This that squad sound.
No, I don't think I got his.
All right, so Big Dro hit me and he said we had only 9 likes, man. For what I'm looking at in Facebook and on the YouTube, man. I don't have 32 people coming in and out, man. I'm disappointed at y'all, man.
I see 11 likes.
All right, so yeah, man, they getting hip, man. They getting hip. They trying, man. So with that said, man, I'm gonna give the floor to the guards, man. I appreciate you, young kings, being on the building, man, and I appreciate y'all in the comments and specialists, man. We got some OGs in here, man. Some guys who've been in this thing longer than me, and when I say this thing, I'm talking about life. Okay, These guys have life experiences. These, like, you ain't got to agree with everything they saying, but when they talking, you got to respect their voice. You got to respect their opinion. And when you disagree with them, put some respect on that motherfucking name, man. Yeah, I'm cussing. Okay, I can do that. Man, it's late night. The kids are asleep, man. The kids are asleep. All right. So we're gonna wrap this up with this we're gonna wrap this up, man, and we're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna keep this thing popping. But this last 30-40 minutes, man, it's grown folks time, man. And I'm gonna pass the mic to the OGs. I'm gonna let Major Keys introduce himself, tell people who he is, what he's about, what he represents. More importantly, tell people where you from, and then we're gonna give it to Asian man.
No doubt, yo, and I appreciate that because I need to get off the mic because this StreamYard is on my phone right now, and you know how that milks your battery real quick. But I'm gonna say this, man. Look, Major Key Boxing, the real Major Key Boxing, because I got a couple of trolls. They even created a channel trying to mimic me. You know what I mean? You seen yesterday when you was on the channel yesterday.
That's
that
crazy.
A bunch of people trying to jump
That's
on,
crazy.
man. Like, crazy, yeah. I got a bunch of trolls, man. They love me. They're my #1 fans, bro. But at the end of the day, man, look, I told boxing. I try to keep it real, 100% unbiased. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stick to the point. I don't have a problem in the world when it comes to skin color or where you're from, whether you're from a different country or this and that. I'm going to give you props. So if you got the skills to get my props. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in New York, in the Bronx, you know what I'm saying, when it was the 80s and 90s. If anybody knows about how that was, they were calling it the Burning Bronx. You know what I mean? Crazy ass time, you know, crack epidemic and everything going on with that. You know what I'm saying? Moved down to Miami when I was 16. You know, just connected with people just like out of nowhere. You know what I mean? And it was a different type of vibe though. People were more thoughtful in what they were gonna do. In New York, it was quick. Down south, it was more thoughtful. Everything was planned out. So I learned how to rock with them. Started moving all around Florida. Moved back to New York a couple of times. Almost moved to Louisiana. Thank God I didn't because it was 8 months before Katrina. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Look at God. Look at God.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly. You know what I mean? So and I was about to move in the hood right there, and you know what I'm saying, like in Louisiana and shit. Like thank God I didn't fucking do that. You know what I mean? And then I ended up moving to New York and moving back to Jacksonville and all types of places around. And now I'm in Orlando. I'm in Orlando, Florida. You know what I mean? So all I do is talk boxing. You know what I'm saying? I could talk all day long about boxing. I'm not a hater. Like you know, people have perspectives, and I appreciate opinions. But when it comes to facts, I have no pause on speaking the facts. Like okay, you could speak opinions, but let's talk about facts now. You know what I mean? So if you got opinions, I can relate to that. If we have like predictions, I can relate to that. But when it comes to facts, you know what I'm saying? Facts are facts, and we can't deny those. You know what I mean? Numbers are numbers.
Boy, you was cooking last night on your channel, man.
I appreciate it, man. And you see how I fell back too. I let everybody else cook. I wasn't even trying to interrupt. You know what I mean? And it's my channel, but I let everybody else cook. You know what I'm saying? Because if people want to cook, let them cook. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why you're here. And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you falling through. You know what I'm saying? Coming through to the channel, and everybody else appreciated you. Everybody was asking me today, like, "Yo, who's that dude?" I was like, "Yo, he just popped up." But homie's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy, bro.
Up, but homie's cool. You know what I'm saying?
My nigga, I was telling somebody else about the experience. I was like, he needed a spot. Somebody had to get off. I was like, well, I've been talking a lot, so I was about to get the fuck up out of that motherfucker. And he was like, well, hold up, Marq Nash, you in a heated debate right now. I was like, nigga, this ain't no heated debate, but it was love. I was like, man, he want me to stay. They like me. They really like me.
Sally Field, we didn't know you. It's a new perspective. Exactly.
Right, yo, I just popped up, right?
Exactly. And don't get me wrong. I know everybody that was on my channel. I know them on a regular basis. So you know what I'm saying? I already know them.
Oh, you thought I was one of the trolls. And that's how I found you. I figured out how I found you. I think the dude is called JBL. I'm gonna pull him up, but I think his name is JBL or something like that. But his name on the screen be something else. But he be doing music. He be on the Boxing Voice. Be on other boxing channels. But he had somebody put a link and said, "Hey, I'm live." I clicked that link, but in that link, they were talking about you. So I went to that link because they was like, hold up, man, you got to be quiet because he might. So I was like, hold up, what they doing? And that's how I found you. And that's when
That
I
was
was
my
like,
trolls then. That was my trolls. They
yeah,
don't
I
even
found
realize
you. And
my
I was
trolls
like,
brought
y'all
you to
niggas
me.
lame. This the real nigga though. You know what I'm saying? I can tell y'all some goofy ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I instantly made sure I blocked them from my shit. You know what I'm saying? Got out of there and I was like, oh, that's what they talk. Y'all talking about some real shit over here. Now, granted, everybody don't agree with everybody's perspective. I even told my wife, I was like, yo, I even told my sister, and I told a couple of my homies, like, I was like, my man was like, thank God y'all being civilized in here, because this is my first live. I don't even know how to kick y'all niggas out of here right now.
But that, you know what I'm saying? That's real talk. That's
I was like, that nigga so
you know what I'm
lit.
saying? Yeah, I was enjoying it though, but I was like, damn, because I seen other fucking lives just get explosive, and it's like, damn, I don't even know how to kick them out if they got explosive right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I was being civilized, man. And you know what? And everybody else though on the channel respects me at least. You know what I'm saying? So they was gonna respect you anyway because you came on my channel. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna respect you anyway, because you know what I mean? Like that's my people's. So they know, like, even if they disagree with you, they're not gonna get disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And as soon as somebody, even the tone got a little weird, I kind of jumped in and was like, yo, chill. You know what I mean? But yo, my shit is on 4%, bro. That's why.
Shit, you about to be out. That's why you talking with the
real
fast
one
voice.
the real one with the Raiders hat. Check me out, bro. I'll drop a link one of these days, man. But yo, my shit is on 4%. I just got back from the store.
Last thing,
and I
when
wanted to
next time
holler
you
at you,
going
brother.
live? Last thing, when next time you going live, my dog?
Tomorrow, definitely. Because it's the zone card tomorrow. So I'm definitely going to go live. I was going to go live tonight. But at the end of the day, I was watching the debate earlier. And I don't want to talk politics, so I'm going to leave that at that. But I was watching the debate, and me and my girl was chilling. I got her drunk as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Had to smash, you know what I'm saying? And eat some
Let me get a
wings
fist
and shit
bump,
like
nigga.
that.
Hold on, let me get a fist bump. Right hand. There we go.
There we go.
Hey, my G.
Yeah, but PCI, bro.
What I'm gonna do is
having me back on, bro.
Hey, look, and when I go live, or when you go live, leave me a comment on one of my videos and just say, hey, I'm live, so I know you live, and I'm gonna come over to your channel. I'm gonna support. I'm gonna send my viewers your way, and hopefully, if you like what I'm doing, you'll do the same, my brother. I appreciate.
Yeah, I just sub to you, bro. I just sub to you.
God bless, my nigga.
All right, bro. You too, man. Great night.
Peace, King. Thank you again.
All right. Salute to you, bro.
Yeah, Asian man. Like I said, man, like man, it's a whole community, man. And like I said, I said it before, and I said it again, man. Like, we are the barrier between ESPN and like the lies, like, and things that are going on. Like I support H. You already know I'm over there heavy. I support Bill Haney. Like, so we agree on a lot of things, but we disagree on some things. I do think Teofimo Lopez deserves respect for that win, but more importantly, I can't call him undisputed unless he fights Devin Haney. That was something I just had to get that off my chest. I would be remiss if I didn't say that, because I know I have so many viewers that know me from boxing, and a lot of you guys who are followers of my man Math, and like you know what the deal is. But Asian man, did you have anything you want to add to that? Do you have like, let's talk about some of that. That are you okay with that? Like, can I put this on the screen right here? Would that bother you if I put the fly sitting on Pink's head?
No. Oh, you want to turn it political? Can you hear me?
I hear you clear, man. I hear you loud and clear. Yo, smash the like button. Can y'all hear him loud and clear? I just like to spread the knowledge around. I like to spread the conversation around, like especially on the slow news. Like, if people ain't telling me to keep it going on this, I like to spread it around. I like to get to know people who I'm talking to and what they about and what they want to get into far as conversation. Some people don't want to talk about this. Like I said, my channel, I respect Devin Haney, but I won't talk about Devin Haney for 3 hours. Unless it's a big fight or something happened, but not every day. And that's no disrespect to them and what they do, because I appreciate them having me on, because I can talk about them every day for some point, but I don't have the juice to do it for that many hours. If I had Bill Haney coming on, I had people like H Money with that energy who willing to down that cross. Like, H Money sells that show, man. Like, shout out to him, bro. He's a real MVP, bro. Like, if he rock with you, he rock with you. And if he don't rock with you, watch out. Because you about to get a 60-day series, boy. It's gonna rain on you what 30 days, 30 nights, and another 30 days, 30 nights. Like, so
Yeah.
I try to, you know what I'm saying? So salute the Age Money, Mr. DAZN, because he stand on it. If he fuck with you, he fuck with you. If he don't, he don't. But yeah, man, how do you feel about are you familiar with the Ice Cube situation? I know you say you ain't one of these young bucks, you're OG. You've been in the game for a minute. And when I say the game, I mean life. Hello. All right. So you don't sing. Yeah. So you don't sing Several Moons, Several Nights. How do you feel about Black Ice Cube's contract with Black America? Do you have any thoughts or opinions on that? Do you have any thoughts and opinions on the election coming up of some people saying, hey, sit this election out? You're picking evil versus evil. Is it the Democrats' fault? Because they keep propping up the wrong candidates. They're not going with what the people want. They're going with what their donors want. I know this is a loaded question, but I'm going to give you the floor and give you all the time you want to speak, sir.
Okay. Well, you started off with Ice Cube, and me and Ice Cube, we're about around the same age. I remember when NWA came out, and his anthem was "Fuck the Police." And yeah, but I mean, he's grown. When I say grown, just in the same regards as you said myself. He said what he said then, and is prevalent to this day. So he's a genius. He was ahead of his time. Just diving in on the contract with America, I think he started that movement probably about a year or so ago, and it's just not picking up steam to where it's hitting all the lightning rods because he's talking to these quote unquote people of power, a la Donald Trump, and then now that's done attracted a lot of attention to its narrative. What do I feel about that narrative? I understand the idea, and I salute him on the movement. Maybe he know more on what's going on behind the scenes, to where that's the way that this society has to move. I probably have a different approach on it, but once again, I'm not seeing everything behind the scenes as he see it. He's in a different state.
Hey, Jamel.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm cutting you off just to let you know you have more. Like, we ain't got to cut to no commercial break. So I kind of want you to explain more on what you mean when you say I see it from a different perspective than him. Because you did say you guys are about the same age. Is it because Ice Cube, is quote unquote Ice Cube? Like, he's like, I'm younger than most of y'all. So like, he's been rich my whole life. My whole life I've been seeing Ice Cube on TV. From, you know what I'm saying? So like, is it because he's in such a different tax bracket that he's viewed differently, and some people are looking at him like, hey man, are you just acting with Donald Trump because that's your tax bracket? Those tax cuts that he's talking about, that's your money. Are we naive? Are we wrong for thinking that of Ice Cube? Or is it like, I don't know, I'm babbling. Am I getting this off cue? Like, help me out here.
Yeah. I'm gonna, you said I see it from a different approach than what he sees it.
Like, that was the first thing I said. Maybe I need to slow it down because I'm asking loaded questions, and that's my fault. I'm sorry.
But yeah, let me answer that. No, we are about the same age. When I said that, meaning when he was saying fuck the police, I was saying fuck the police. Now I ain't saying let me sit down and talk to the police, and I'm still saying fuck the police.
Or and whoever, just to be clear, he said whoever's in power. I want to talk to whoever's in power.
Yeah, that's a broad brush when we say it's not just to fuck the police, because the police is really not the ones in power.
Right.
They work for the slave masters. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I'm there is really not necessarily the tax bracket. I believe once, if you subscribe to a capitalist society, which we all do at some capacity, when he subscribed to it on definitely, yes, he's definitely in a higher tax bracket than I am. He has a certain lifestyle that I'm quite sure he probably wants to maintain. This is now just diving right into it without a lot of babbling. This is what I mean. We see it differently. I don't care how much money. He could have Jay-Z money times Oprah money times Michael Jordan's money times Bill Gates money times the Amazon dude money. I feel with me knowing my worth, I feel I'm just worth just as much with me and my daughters. And people say, "Oh, that's bullshit. You can't jump on the G5 jet. That none of that shit matters. That's material shit." I'm talking about my internal and eternal worth. So, but him, I think he's going into it with the mindset of the people in mind and say, "Hey, let's negotiate with them." But I from the perspective I'm looking at is they want things to go as status quo. Okay, we probably could throw them a few more bones, but we can't really give them the will of true equal. They still want to be the oppressors. And I think he knows that. And he just saying, "Hey, let's just soften up a little bit." And I'm like, "Look, I'm gonna wait until we all unite enough and we just, kick your back in." But maybe he's done grew up out of that. Like say he done found financial success. He's like, "Hey, I ain't gotta kick the back in." But I think he's still looking out for the people for the most part. The
you talking about Q, right?
Yes. What's that? Yeah, Cube is the main narrative. We're talking about Ice Cube.
Just making sure for the people who just coming in the room.
All right, but and so I hope I clarified what I meant by the approach is different. Me, I haven't seen it. My whole contract with America thing is, dude, y'all know y'all owe us restitution and reparations. Pay it. Simple as that. Ain't nothing else to talk about. Putting it in real layman terms. Have anyone ever owed you money, Mr. Marq Nash?
Absolutely.
Okay. Are there
you already know that. Hold on. Are you asking rhetorical questions?
No, that was a direct question. I mean, I can assume that, but still, like you say, once the receipt is out, you say, yeah. The answer could have been no. No, it's not rhetorical. I'm quite sure you done lent someone some money. And
do I owe people money right now? Probably, yeah. Shit, I owe some people my life. Shoot, you want to be real?
Oh, that's what's up. But you see these people and they don't want to pay you. Now, I mean, you got two choices. I'm gonna be mature and just say F it and all that, or I'm expecting them to pay me my money back.
Mm-hmm.
And so with Cube, it's like, well, I pretty much done got my just doing, like, yeah, y'all had our ancestors and slaves. Y'all done, treated me bad until, I got this, record deal and got some movie things and all that. He's living a comfortable lifestyle. I'm living a comfortable lifestyle. I mean, I don't have to ask anyone for money or any of that, but it's not to the level he is. But still, if it's for the betterment of everyone, all our people, those that want to play fair, not the ones that just want to have the crab in the barrel mentality, for everyone to play fair and no one to be oppressed, I'm willing to lose it all.
So let's go deeper on that. When you say lose it all, and go back a little bit when you said,
well, we're talking about on the financial term,
and even with the financial terms, Ice Cube, I think his net worth is like 160 million. That's a lot of money, but that's not like Bill Gates would probably kill himself if he woke up with Ice Cube money.
Right. But still, it's enough to survive in this capitalist society to where you good. They have to be like a serious Armageddon to come through to where if you got 160 million, that's not prevalent in society. You know what I'm saying? And until that day come, Ice Cube is good. But with his contract of America, I'm not against it. It's just the approach. I will have different. Look, I ain't trying to negotiate with you. You're gonna pay me my money or you're not. That's why I use the reference as if someone owed you money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna negotiate with you. You owe me, pay me. And for those that's listening, like why you feel the government owed you this, not ain't got nothing to do with this government. It's they're still monetizing off of land, a lot of stuff that was your ancestors that
Speak
has
on
no
that. Speak on that, Asian man.
the land they're on.
Come
This
on
land,
now.
this where are the we are the indigenous people of this land. This, a lot of people probably bamboos like, oh, heard this motherfucker. What, how you know? Was you there and all that? No, common sense is common sense.
Asian man, you sound like you know about the Asiatic black man, and I think people should talk about that. A lot of people don't know that. Some people think all black people in America, and the way we're taught in school, a lot of times they're taught that our story in America begins with slavery. That's not true.
No,
Our story in America did not begin with slavery. Some of
no,
us were already here.
no. There's a lot of receipts that supports that. And
Actually,
then I know
it's court cases about people who say, "Hey, nah, I
we
came
talk.
over here. I'm with the prince of such and such country. I'm just a free worker over here. I'm just working land owned by this black prince in another country." You know what I'm saying? In South Carolina, to be exact. I'm gonna pull that up, and I need to do. I'm gonna chop some of this episode up and put it in segments so people can get this information. So it's not just a 3-hour stream that you miss it. So I'm gonna chop some of this up. But go ahead, Asia. Talk to people about that for some of those who believe that the black man and black woman's journey in America began on the slave ship. Some of us were already here. You want to speak on that?
Yeah. I mean, in a way, it's sad. I mean, I just wish the knowledge would just drop into the people's heads so they'd know. It's almost like pushing a button on the TV and they could just see the truth, because a lot of the truth has been, washed away and hidden, rather, from all of us. So, no, there's the Blackfoot Indians, which their melanin is just as dark as Africans, and the Cherokee Indians. It's a lot of indigenous people that was right here on this soil that they call America, which was called Turtle Island at once upon a time. It was populated by melanin people, and the Europeans came over and colonized it, pilgrims as they called themselves at the time. And 400, 600 years later, we got this situation that we got. And they saying, hey, we don't owe the ancestors nothing, or the people, that was born, as the generations went on. We have built this country to what it is today, and we don't get paid for it. So that's why I say, that you don't owe me nothing. Well, yeah, you do owe me.
Right, you owe me, man. Because I think the biggest crime that was committed on the quote unquote African American or the Negro or whatever you want to call the person that you say our story begins in slavery. Let's just say
Just
that's
like using the term indigenous people.
Indigenous people. Mm-hmm. But when you use that term, they think it only applies to what they consider Native Americans. They don't consider some of us, quote unquote, black people as Native Americans. Some of us were already here.
When you say they, you speak of what, the Europeans?
I speak of the colonizers. I speak of the people in the law books, the reasons why all the other groups are protected. And the African American man or the melanated black man in America, like if you look like me or you, like, okay, some people think we all, like I said, some people think we all came from quote unquote slave ships.
Right.
Some of us know that, hey, before we were even slaves, man, we conquered the globe once or twice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We mixed up all of this. This is kind of our mess.
Right.
Nobody talks about that part. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is why the hate for the black person or the melanated person is so strong, because, and it also goes back to what's this sister's name? Dr. Frances Scott Wilson. Am I saying her name right? When she said, hey, we know that the black gene, the melanated gene, is so strong that it can wipe out a whole nother race, because whatever you mix us with, we are the dominant gene.
Yes.
So and she kind of coined the term white supremacy, and that's where that begins at. But I digress, and I'll give you the floor, sir.
No, you was absolutely right. How did the script flip? I don't know, but they say that every so 400-500 years, the power hierarchy changes. So right now, I guess it's the Europeans, but we're in the dawning days to where I guess we'll be back, in control of things and things will balance out. But no, we are the indigenous people. We're all the melanin people didn't come from Africa. Well, you could say that because there was Pangea first, and then when it broke off, this place they call America was a part of Pangea, which is Africa.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
and Brazil and South America and all of that area down there. It was
and then it moved to different.
It fit like a glove if you look at a map.
Oh yeah, right? It's all together. I mean, over the time, some rocks done reformed and all that, but you could still see, how just like a piece of a puzzle, you could put it back together. But some of the people floated away, and even with America, it's still the original people, Black people, and just because it floated away thousands of miles over time, those people were still there, and it's same people. I don't know if you could call them African or I don't like using American because that's not their original name, but
some would say they were Moors, brother. Some would say they were Moors.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You had Phoenix Moors, and you had the Dragon Moors or the Scorpion Moors. You know what I'm saying?
Which one was the ones that went and conquered Switzerland?
I think those were the Dragon Moors. The Dragon Moors were conquerors. The Phoenix Moors were the ones who were trying to liberate the world. The Dragon Moors wanted to conquer the world, and like when they showed up, they wanted their offering. Give me your child. They was like, give me your oldest child for my army. You get what I'm saying? And I'm about to have sex with your girls. Like they were pillagers, like the Dragon Moors, but the Phoenix Moors were the ones who were about liberating the people. Yo, kill me in the comments if you think I'm lying, bro. Do your Googles, do your research. But
no, you dropping.
No, I'm trying to drop the jewels, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like, put the link in there. Check me if I'm wrong. I don't know it all. I'm a young OG, man. But with my research and the knowledge that I was given by the older G's, like this is what was told to me, and I could have been mistaken. And by the way I'm repeating it, but I definitely don't think they were mistaken with the way they gave me the jewels, because they had the science right there in front of me. But with that, I digress. But it was the Dragon Moors and the Phoenix Moors, and the Phoenix Moors were trying to they was teaching the world mathematics, how the way the sun moves and the way the planet moves. Hey, the ocean goes this way during the spring and summer months. It goes this way during fall and winter. So we travel this way to bring you stuff, and we gonna come back this way to pick it up, or you guys can come this. You know what I'm saying? They knew about the way the ocean moved. They knew the science. African culture to this day, like they have a study called Egyptology. There's no American ology out there. You get what I'm saying? We study social studies, U.S. politics, you know what I'm saying, history, but we don't. But Egyptology is, if I'm not mistaken, is the only country that is a global study of that country to understand the science of how did you guys build these pyramids. They just did something. I saw something on the news the other day. They said they discovered 80 tombs and 80 caskets, and they was gonna open them up, and they dealing with the government to open them up because the government is like, you guys are disturbing the dead. Like, what are you doing opening? Like, you didn't discover no tombs. You guys
grave digging.
You guys are grave digging. There you go. Go ahead, Asia, man. Cook, man.
But I mean, yeah, that's a person might say, hey, I'm going too far on the deep end on the conspiracy thing, but you're right on point.
Oh, they want that, Asian Mav. I'm gonna let you know. If they follow me, they know I believe Kennedy was killed by the government.
Right.
So they all for the conspiracy theories. My channel is monetized, but most of my videos, man, they give me that little yellow dollar sign, because that means like, hey, this is little to no ads that you're gonna get because your topics are too sensitive, and I'm okay with that, man. That's why I need you guys to support the channel, so we can get better lights in here, we can get a better studio, we can fly guests in, We can do better live shows, man. The Cash App at the bottom, Cash App Super Chat. Support the show, man. But Asia Mav, definitely, you got to talk about that conspiracy theory because they want to hear it. You're not insane because you believe that the government had
No,
something to
I
do
mean
with
they damn
JFK.
near told on themselves. I mean, a lot of the things that what I done figured out about some of the white when they got in power, it's like they can't keep the secret. It's almost like something. I'm just using a simile now. Just like
have fun,
it's
brother.
the
Go ahead,
baddest
cook.
chick in the classroom. The baddest chick in the school, right? Every dude trying to get it. Nobody could crack the code on how to charm this chick, right? She turning every dude down. 20 dudes a day. You figure out the code to win her heart. You're not going to keep it secret. You can, man, I can't wait to tell somebody. I can't wait to tell. That's what the white people are. I think when they was digging in that shit, they got the hieroglyphics or whatever. They found out, hey, now we done figured out how to get on top. And it's still other pieces of the puzzles there that they need to dig and find. What it is they done found, I don't know. I don't know if they could really actually read those hieroglyphics or understand. Maybe they had some of the ancestors to translate for them. But they found something in my beliefs. They say Hitler had a piece of it. I don't know, something that could fuck with your mind, how you talk to the cosmos and all that. I know a lot of people are, oh man, this is some old stupid shit. But if you look at some of those hieroglyphics, the originals, the ones they choose to share with us now, because they got a lot of them in the museums, and a lot of them is sealed away in Buckingham Palace. Like you say, the government got them. They ain't finna tell you. Somewhere deep down in the bottom of the Pentagon or something.
Man, they burned all them books, man. They burnt a lot of them books when the Moors were defeated. All them.
They got them. If they did burn them, they was like, this could never get released back to them.
Right.
But they done acquired some knowledge because too many of us are docile minded. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like the simple thing for us to just if for everyone to stop complaining and say, hey man, where this monetize this money thing, this capitalist society, they feel that they're not getting their fair share. Let's think about this, Mark. For 48 hours, in the first 48 hours, everyone is on the same accord, melanated. We all unite for 48 hours. I guarantee you, half the white population will kill themselves.
Hold on, say that again. Hold on, say that again for the people in the back, bro.
For the first 48 hours, if we all unite, I'm talking about ain't none of us brothers and sisters hate, nobody ain't hating on who hers the longest, who got the biggest booty, who got the most money, who got the fanciest car. We all just unite. Ain't no cripping blood banging, no G's or vice lords banging. You my brother, you my brother. I know that's a deep stretch because a lot of bloodshed and all that, but ain't none of that Willie Lynch shit. Ain't no house nigga versus field nigga shit. We all on one accord for 48 hours. Half the white people will kill themselves.
Why do you think they would kill themselves, my brother?
I know they will, because if they kill themselves even for less. If they was like making like $2 million a year, then they get hit with a heavy lawsuit that they can't see themselves paying. Say, okay, you hit this black man and killed them or whatever. Or it ain't got to be a black man, anybody.
You lose your stock. You lose all your stock money.
Right. Yeah. Or that. Or you go and you thought you had a for sure bet in Vegas, had a couple of wild nights in Vegas and came back broke. They kill themselves. If they can't come up with a solution on how to get this back, they kill themselves. So back to the original point. Every melanated person unite within the first 48 hours. It ain't shit they could do. What, they're gonna nuke? That might be a thing. Oh no, we gotta hit this button. Because they're united. We can't turn none of them against the other one. So that's going back to the original thing we were saying, what they found by digging up the thing. They didn't find out some kind of device that, turn motherfuckers against motherfuckers. Because I just don't see us, just being, we are our worst enemies, man. We are. I can understand we don't always agree on everything. Everybody, we're not like a cookie cutter culture. We are different, but just some of that. the hate just be unreal. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
So do you agree with that commenter on my channel earlier who was like, the problem with you people is you hate your own?
I didn't read it, but I mean, I mean that's pretty much what I'm saying.
I'm gonna put it on the screen for you right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna share the screen. And you tell me what you think about this, bro. All right, can you see that?
Yeah, it's a breaking beats, and then okay.
You see this on the side right there.
Say Mike. Hold on, let me see it.
Palakowski.
Mike Palakowski committed.
Comment.
Comment. Okay, yeah, I could barely see comment.
Hold on, let me do it. Let me have some fun with it. Let me give it to it.
I got it. I know because it's small.
These are the mothers who hate their own. These are a joke. They give birth to more felons than any other group. George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose. The problem with you people, you hate your own. That's how I think he sound.
Oh, okay.
That was my dramatic.
Now it's clear. I mean, now it's clear. I could see everything. Now at first I could. What you do?
Okay. Well, maybe it just took a minute to buffer on your screen, but
yeah,
I want to give people my dramatic reading. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that was good. And I didn't even know this was a white person doing that, but I guess he's looking at the name. Yeah, but I mean, the bottom part is the only thing I'm addressing. All that other shit, you know, that's his crack opinion. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom part, yeah, with the Willie Lynch shit, and you know that's from way back, in before the Jim Crow era. You know, the Willie Lynch shit, where you know the house niggas telling on the field niggas. The field niggas come up with a way to devise a plan to us to uprise and be better, and the house nigga go tell quote unquote massa, and you know all hell break loose and shit. So yeah, we are in our ways. You know, they put the drugs out here. A lot of us, you know, drugs are their god. They believe in white Jesus. They believe in shit the crazy so-called educational system give us, which my daughters call it a experimental institution. It's a lot of stuff that
I think it's sad that some of us realize that our great grandmothers and our grandmothers died and our great granddaddies died believing in that quote unquote, like you said, white Jesus. They had that white Jesus in like my great grandmother's house when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they did. You know the picture I'm talking about.
In my mother's house, you know, and may she rest in peace, and I love her to death, but she was wrong for that. And I think if she lived long enough and had good sense now, you know, I think she'd been snapped out of it. She'd listen to, you know, the new generation to see where she was bamboozled. And she's from South Carolina. You know, and in a way, it's not their fault because they were in a way more heavily oppressed than what we were. They were actually, you know, so it was almost like we gotta. This is just our survival technique by believing this bullshit.
And our generation is fortunate that we do have the internet where we can look up facts that are and for better or for worse, even in America, because some countries certain information is restricted online. You can't Google this, you can't look it up, you can't find the truth here and there. But the crazy thing is that the truth can be put right in front of you and you still don't want to believe it, because just like I can put out the truth right in front of you, I can put out a lie right in front of you legally. And it's just so sad, in my opinion. I think it's misfortunate that people they're blinded. Whether it's by jury, whether it's by the lights or celebrities that you've seen rich forever on TV. But I just want your opinion on this before I let you go, Asia man. Because I know you got a lot of things to do, and I just feel like I'm bothering you and I'm holding you up, and you just being a good guy, man, and just sharing your time with me. But I can, like I said, man, I can pick your brain forever, man.
No, I definitely want us to stay in contact so we could, you know, do that whole build, you know, on a publishing startup and drop some jewels on some people that probably be interested in that. So we got to definitely. Well, I got you said you gave me your email in that one comment and asked me to send you yours, send you mine.
Absolutely, yeah, man. As we rolling down to our last, I see I got 11 minutes left on this broadcast, but I definitely want your opinion on some of these things. Okay, how do you feel about? And I know this is controversial, so I'm just gonna put it out there as real as I can. How do you feel about quote unquote black leaders? All right, I'm gonna put that. Hold on, let me get on camera. Let me put that in the quotes. Black leaders telling people that they should or shouldn't vote. Do you support that? Do you think people should vote? Um, I just want your take on that. And I'll give you my take afterwards, or do you want my take now?
My take on it, man, it fluctuates. I'm not trying to be on the fence with it, but that's just in life. It's not a one size fit all thing. Sometimes it's cool because it'll benefit uh, a larger portion of the society in a positive way. But in the situation in these past 4 years and 4 years coming, no, it's not really beneficial, not for us as a race, to be voting unless they are really pushing our agendas. You know
So
what
you
I'm saying?
believe black people should sit this election out?
As the last one, like I did. Yes, that's just my belief. You know, what did they gain? If you got any good bringing,
You gained a mask every time you go out now. You gained you
well, I'm
gained
talking about once again, we're not talking that glass half empty. We're talking about glass half full. Of course, they got a lot of BS. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gained a lot of negativity, but some people came up because we're resilient people. You know what I'm saying? Some people was able to navigate through the storm, but I didn't vote for this shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not voting for the next shit. But I believe in free liberty, do what you want. I don't want to persuade a person. Only people I'm really trying to influence. Well, I'm trying to influence everybody in a positive light, but the main people is the ones that's right here with me. If my daughters, influence them to a better, a better life and all that. But if we're really as a collective, no, this election, I don't think it would benefit us. You got one saying, if you don't vote for me, you're not black, and then you got the other. So, so I hope that answers your question. No, yeah.
partly, but let me ask you this: do you think Biden ended? He lost more votes than he gained with that statement. Like he made that statement months ago, and everybody's like, "Bro, you shouldn't have said that." Do you think like people who stand with you and your stance on political views lost his vote? Like that was the last straw. If you don't vote for me, you're not black. Do you think Biden
Yeah,
lost?
I would say yeah. It's almost like you didn't know, like they say you're not a fool until you remove all doubt. He removed all doubt. He
Asia Mel
showed it.
dropping them bars.
He showed his true colors with that statement. How can you take that back? How can you explain that? How can you make that make sense? I could say you're not white unless you give us reparations. And we ain't talking about that 500 billion Q proposing. We need 500 trillion with a T.
Speak on that. Go ahead. And are you just and you are with me when I say, hey, reparations should not just come in the form of quote unquote college money.
Oh
Because
no,
my grandma can't get no college money. She gone. You know what I'm saying? But my auntie ain't about to go to college. So what does she get? You know what I'm saying?
No, reparations needs to come back in the form of land ownership. The currency is something they created. We didn't create currency. We had free trade. If you had some apples and I had some oranges and you wanted apples and I had oranges, you want to exchange. That's how we exchanged back in the day, with properties, which was ours, that came from our labor. We taught them how to farm. We taught them about agriculture. We are the indigenous people. So that's what reparation come out. This is yours. Thanks for letting us rent this space. Let us get out of y'all hair and y'all handle this. That's that's the true reparation. And then that's reparations right there. Then there comes restitution. There is a difference. And I know you got to go and I'll break that down.
Oh no, I don't. No, I don't. I thought you had to go, my brother. You know what I'm saying? But what I kind of want to give you a little pushback on what you said, if you don't mind. Pause.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Do you think it's counterproductive as the black community to say, I'm marching for George Floyd, I'm marching for Breonna Taylor, but I won't vote for the president who actually picks the head of the Justice Department, the head of the CIA, the head of the FBI, who will swoop in? Like, the top dogs are not elected, they are selected. SELECT.
Right.
They are selected
Right.
by the president. No, you know what I'm saying? They go through a confirmation hearing, but if you sit the election out and don't vote and you skip the top block, let's say you just skip the top block. A lot of people are talking about skipping the whole election. You still have senators who got to approve the president's pick. So even if you don't like the president, like, at least use your voice to say, hey, whoever you put in office over these levels of our government, we want to say so in. Now, granted, I'm all for the belief that let me put my camera on so people can know this real. We got to take money out of politics. Like, the problem starts with money in politics, and you should not. The police union should not be able to donate money to the district attorney fund who will prosecute police. The district attorney should be elected without police money. It should just be the citizens and open free elections, one man, one vote. We need to remove the electoral college. I know, like I said before, that was a loaded statement, Asian Math, but I will give you the floor and let you talk into your heart's content. But I think the problem is money in politics, Asian Math. I think that's the biggest problem we have right here in America. And with that, I digress and I'll give you the floor. But how do you feel about that situation? Do you feel like people should hold their vote, but yet you still vote for you still out there marching? How can you march for justice but don't vote for the person who picks the man who's in charge of the Justice Department for the entire country? So if shit don't go your way in your city, shit don't go the way you guys think it was corruption going on, we need the
Still there?
Justice Department to swoop in. Absolutely. If you need the Justice Department to
Hello?
swoop in, absolutely, I'm here. Yes, sir. You here?
Mark, the audio.
Yo, I'm here. I can hear you. Can y'all hear Asian Math? Hold on 1 second. Y'all hear Asian Math in the comments? Let me know. Cause I can hear him. Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a yes or no. Do y'all hear him? Do y'all hear me? But I can hear you, Asian Math. But with that said, man, I'm gonna give you a chance to come back in. Let me click you out, and I'm gonna add you back in the stream real quick, and I'm gonna see if that works. I just clicked you out and brought you back in. The time is still rolling in the corner, and I still see viewers coming in and coming out. So, Asian Man, Ron Show, my brother, is spitting that knowledge. They can hear you, so maybe you can't hear yourself, but that's my only issue. My only issue is we hear you both. Shout out to Big Dro, King Dro. I don't think he can hear you. And Marq Nash, if the government was officiate, I'm trying to read it right. If the government was to officiate that, bro, that would cause a huge war, but it would be justified and fair if that was to happen. Badass take, my brother. Super Flames. All right. If the government was to officiate. Asian Mav, we can hear you, man. There you go. Talk to him, King. You got the floor. All right, so he backed out. I guess we lost him for a second. Hopefully he could come back in. Man, I just want to thank everybody for tuning in, man. It means a lot to me that you guys stayed with me this long. You know, the chat went up, went down, went up, went down, but more importantly, it never left you guys who are the true supporters, who are watching this now or who are later. A lot of you guys don't even know when I go live. Shit, I don't know when I'm going live. I ain't got no set date with this. You guys already know I'm doing the 11:30 dates. Monday through Fridays, 11:30 a.m. We dropped the Breaking the Beat, where we break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports. We support black businesses. Shit, we support all independent businesses. To be truthfully honest, but we got Asia Math back. Asia Math, talk to the people.
Yeah, I was trying to. Sorry, having technical difficulties. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, man. You sound clean though. You sound better than my boy Jay Giles. Jay Giles, you super fire in the chat though. Shout out to Jay Giles keeping my chat popping, man. Like, man, I gotta give you a wrench, man. But more importantly, man, once the show get popping, man, we're gonna give you a co-hosting fee, brother, and get you a part of the panel. Make sure you get paid because you working, bro. And I appreciate you out there working on to keep the show going, man. You're a real champ. Go ahead, Asia, man.
Yeah, shout out to Jay Giles. We appreciate the love. Real quick, without try not to ramble. Mark, on the for real, man, we ain't vote our way into this situation, so I don't see how we're gonna vote our way up out of it. This is this is something that they created, this voting system, and they are a thousand moves ahead of us on that. It's just like the WBC, how they switched the rules and all that. And that's all they're gonna, you know, there are some times you can vote and it'll make a slight difference, but they still gonna be 20 steps ahead. So that's why I have very little faith in this election process. Like you say, for the most part, it's a selection. I think they already know who the president going to be.
That's not what I said, Asian man. But Asian man, no, I'm gonna let you talk, but you kind of misquoted me, my brother. I was talking about the Justice Department, the Attorney General, the head of the CIA, the head of the FBI. I said FBI. Y'all know what I meant. The FBI is selected by the president. So how can we march as black people? How can we go out there and say, I'm going to march for Breonna Taylor. I'm going to march for George Floyd. I'm going to march for Tamir Rice. I'm going to march for Trayvon Martin. But we don't want to vote for the president who picks the head of the Justice Department. Like we don't have now, granted, I don't like the choice. I think the Democratic Party put themselves in this situation, the same situation they put themselves in 2016. You propped up the wrong candidate based off donor dollars. And but go ahead, I'm gonna let you speak, sir. I'm sorry.
It's cool. It's cool. And you're a very intelligent guy. I just want you to just give me a little patience. I mean, give me a little time and understand what I'm saying.
Look, I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna mute my camera so I don't make no crazy. I don't be like.
No, I want your feedback because I wasn't misquoting you. When you said it was a selection process, I get what you're saying. Yeah, the president select this guy, that guy, and you got to vote a guy in for him to select that. I get that. I'm saying that head guy, he doesn't get voted in. This whole voting thing, that's just, I don't know, a toy that they play with. They select him. You can't, I mean, dude, with all the, let's go back 4 years ago to this exact day. Trump was getting ready to get elected. He wasn't even supposed to make it past the primaries with all the stuff he had going on. He was supposed to be locked up doing time as I done time. And once he got, once it made it past February and they hadn't, you know, indicted him on anything or whatever the case, I was like, oh, that dude about to be president. Because that's who they want in there. They selected him. They even selected Obama. Let's give the black people something, or the melanated people something to cheer about. But Biden was the vice president, and that was just the alley-oop for him to come on in and do what he's doing right now. I don't know who they actually selected now, but it's one of them two. It might be a game time decision who they select. It might be Trump or it might be Biden. It's not going to be.
Biden didn't even run in 2016, though, my G. He didn't get the alley-oop. They gave it to Hillary. They told Biden, you can't run. Fall back.
I'd say the alley-oop came from when he was on the Obama ticket. And there was the alley-oop said, okay.
For Obama is what you mean.
Right.
He made Obama safe. for the conservative whites?
No.
Or am I putting words in your mouth?
My theory of it is we're going to have Obama as the president. You're going to be the vice president. It's an alley hoop for you to become president. So when it's your time to step up and run, they could fall, the black vote, as they call it. We'd be looking, oh, well, he was Obama's vice president. And, he cherried in on that. But he got too comfortable. Saying stuff like, I always get the black vote. You're not black if you vote for me. That's where he kind of like put his foot in his mouth at. But now I think, the selection was already in place for either to be him or Trump. They definitely selected Trump. And now they scratching their heads, well, do we want 4 more years of Trump? Or, we follow on through with the alley-oop from Biden.
And when you say they, I got to ask you the same question that you asked me, my brother. Who is they?
Oh yeah, those powers that be the true power that's behind the throne.
We talking about the Koch brothers?
I don't know who them cats is. It could be the Rothschilds. It could be the Chase Morgans, the Rockefellers, all them higher powers. They faceless because they so high up. They're not going to show their face. What I'm saying? I just say they are the powers that be. But this is the game that they orchestrated, and they pull all the strings off. I think the voting process is just to see where the people mindset is at.
Well, brother, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with you to a point. I believe Trump upset the apple cart. I don't think they expected that. I think they wanted their guys who keep the racism closet. I think Trump came in like a WWE character. I don't know how my mic sound out there, but I'm gonna keep it rocking, and I'll just scoot a little closer because right here I sound a little crisp.
You sound real good on mine.
All right, so I think Trump kind of upset the apple cart a little bit, however that phrase go. I need to do some research. What does that even mean? Upset the apple cart. What does that mean? Like too many apples that make the bumps go too many times. You weighed it down too much, so now we're losing apples. That's what I.
Yeah, that's kind of like on point. That's what the little saying. That's the metaphor behind it. He messed up the status quo, and I mean that could be a play because I refuse to believe all the ones that's pulling the strings is on one accord as well. There's probably some division between them. Some that, hey, we want to go to this direction, that direction, but the bottom line is keeping the melanated people oppressed. They just probably have different ideas on how to go about doing it. Some probably say, hey, we want to, regardless of what goes on, we're going to give them 20 slashes a day. And some said, nah, we just want to give them 3 slashes a day. Either or, neither one of them have our best interests in mind, because if they did, once again, we'd be done got our reparations and our restitutions. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's the system that's in play. If people feel like it, I mean, look, we've been doing this voting thing for how many decades now? And what progress have we really made? The success you made from your hard work.
Are you talking about when we got our voting rights, or when they just stopped?
I mean, that's only
and burning crosses in front of our houses because they was like, hey, you're free, but I ain't got to treat you fairly. Like, I got to treat you fairly just because you're free.
I mean, that answer could be either or, but we could just start when they quote unquote give us our voting rights. See, that lets you know right there. That's a heavy receipt that's not for us.
That's 1964, right? Or is it 1965? Voting rights. Right.
Yeah,
it's
right
64 before 65.
Yeah, right. I mean, one of the two, 64, 65. It's one of the two.
And a lot of people like, and that's a trick that Republicans are using right now. They was like, hey, Democrats had y'all as slaves before. Republicans gave y'all your freedom. But the Voting Rights Act that was signed was by a Democratic racial president, LBJ. He was racist. He let the N-word fly like 50 Cent, man. Like he was on Smack DVD. Like he nigga this, nigga that. That was LBJ. Everybody knows it. It's not no secret. I ain't spitting on the dead, but you know what I'm saying? He didn't like nobody but bitches and booze. Okay, go do your research. LBJ, that's your president. But with that said, he said it. He said it clearly. He said after this, the blacks will always vote for us. The blacks will always, but he might not even say blacks. You know, he already said, man, you know these niggas gonna fuck with us forever after this, bro. They gonna fuck with us. That's my comedy style, just trying to add some jokes to the commentary. Y'all already know how I give it up. But it's not comedy hour, it's real shit we talking about right now. And but that's how LBJ gave it up. He knew what he was doing was a political move. All those deals he was doing was trying to, some would say, take the eyes off of him and the Kennedy assassination, which happened
Something,
in broad
Mark.
daylight in a parade in front of the nation on camera. Let's be clear.
Let me ask you something. How long do you, in a realistic timeline, how long do you give this voting process for it to really work in our favor? Well, maybe let me ask the first question. So far, how you feel it has it worked in our favor? We're not just counting the crumbs that we done got from the local level. We're talking about in the whole grand scheme of this whole voting process since 1964 for 55 years or
Are you
56.
talking about just? Are you talking about just the black community and the culture? But
Yes.
because to me that's a loaded statement, and the reason, and I say that for the people who say voting doesn't matter and voting doesn't do anything, I gotta disagree with that, because it's a reason why weed is legal in your state and not legal in my state. Let's start there. Because of the population, who can profit from this? You get what I'm saying? To go back to what you had said earlier. So yes, I do believe voting matters, because why is marijuana legal in your state and not in mine? Why is gay marriage legal in certain states and not other states? Because a vote went to place. Also, people had representation. People lobbied for certain things to be on the ballot. Like, you got to lobby and you got to fight to put something on the ballot to get voted on. So I do believe voting matters, to answer that part of your question.
And for how many years we've been pushing the agenda that reparations be put on the ballot.
I haven't been hearing that my whole life, bro, and I've been around for a long time. I haven't been hearing. I've been hearing people say, "What about my 40 acres of mule?" But I've never heard somebody say, "Sit the vote out," until the last two elections with Donald Trump.
Well, I mean, we shouldn't have to say that. If they supposed to be our elected leader, that should be on their mind. If they had our best interests in mind.
Respectfully, sir, you know, like, but your question that you asked me wasn't that what you just said,
right?
Like, you kind of pushed
It wasn't.
No disrespect.
No, it's no. I didn't say it like that. I mean, it's just the grand scheme of things. It's still, supports what I was saying in the beginning. Okay, we'll just start with now you've been hearing it. Now, how long is it going to take for them to get that on the ballot and go there? Even Ice Cube went there with 500 billion, which is just a drop in the bucket. You know, he went there with them. So what's the hold up on that? If they really have our best at 500 billion, that's all her. When this whole COVID thing kicked off in February, how much stimulus money did they drop? What was the total dollar amount?
Oh, they start shitting out trillions out of nowhere, right?
Exactly.
Like, before they said, "Hey, it's impossible to give black people this."
But
what
that wasn't just for black people. That was for every nation, every race. We're talking about us for us. They ain't hearing that shit. That's what.
Right. That's what I meant. Like, before the COVID even hit, people were talking about, like, ADOS has been all over the internet. Salute to all the people who supporting ADOS and B1. They were saying, "Hey, you guys got to do right by us," and they were saying, "Well, there's no money up for that. We can't afford that." But once COVID hit, they start shitting out trillions for all kind of things, and the rich got richer once again.
So getting back to the main thing, what you were saying about this whole vote thing. Yes, I said that on a local level, yes, it could make a difference in your immediate proximity community. Yes, but for the whole grand scheme of things, no. And how long is it going to take for this voting process, us voting, to have an effect on the top? the president, to where we voted this person, man, female, or whatever, gets in and does right by us as a whole in this whole entire nation.
Well,
How
you know,
long?
you get 0% with Trump for 4 years. You know what
Okay.
you get with Trump. You don't know what you're getting with Biden yet. Biden might
Well,
not even
we
make it.
like I say, we done got crumbs. We've been getting crumbs, you know, forever. And that's what they steady striving on. Are they happy with the crumbs?
So you think Black America needs to sit out another election just to let people know, hey, if you don't give us what we want, you get 8 years of whatever the Republicans want to give us, is what you're saying.
What I'm saying is know your worth to everyone that's listening and that's going to listen to this replay. Know your worth. If you feel that person going to give you what you feel you deserve, then by all means go vote for them. If either one of them want to earn my vote, regardless if you feel you're owed restitution or reparations or not, I know your either your predecessor, your children deserve it, or your ancestors deserve it. You could get it and just throw it up in the wind all you want, but I know it's a lot of other people know that they're owed that and they deserve that and they haven't gotten that. So if it's a nominee that supports that and will push that and make that their top priority, then they done earn my vote. That's me knowing my worth. That's my worth to the vote. If you can't give me that, then it's nothing to negotiate. You get it how you're gonna get it. Whoever get in. Trump, if whatever your agenda is, you got to get it without me, because I can't get what I'm trying to get with you. So we ain't, as far as this voting thing, we ain't got nothing else to talk about. We could probably talk about something you know, outside of voting, you know, a business deal. He come, hey, I want to invest $2 billion into your publishing company. Okay, let's do this. Will you vote for me then? Nah, because if I vote for you, I'm voting for you for the people. What we do, we'll do this over here. You know what I'm saying? But if you can't do what I'm suggesting for the people, then nah. So
let me ask you something, Asian Mav, and I'm gonna just ask you straight up front for the people who want to know. Yes or no, or if you don't want to answer yes or no, if you want to load the answer, that's up to you.
I mean, if it requires a yes or no response, I'll say yes or no.
However you see fit, my G.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Are you or are you not a Donald Trump supporter?
I'm not a supporter of either one, even with the comment
I didn't respectfully, sir. I didn't ask you about the other candidate.
Okay. Well,
respectfully,
I mean,
do you support
yeah.
Donald Trump, and do you support his campaign? And do you believe Donald Trump is?
I didn't hear that last part.
Okay. Let me give you. Let me load the statement a little more for you to give you some more wiggle room. Do you support Donald Trump? Do you think he is the future for the next 4 years of America?
No, I mean, I can't speak for the rest of America. I'm only speaking for the Black people. And no, I don't think he have, as a collective, our best interests in mind. Probably some individual. I just heard he just freed some melanated man from prison. Salute to that. I'm glad that man got his freedom. He gave him clemency. That's what's I think this has been within the past 48 hours. Gotta, look it up. So he pick and choose, who he want to do something for just to get some brownie points or whatever the case.
Fact.
So to explain what I say when they say, well, oh, you don't support him, but you say you'll take $2 billion for him to invest in your company. Yeah, he could do something independent, but as a whole, I'm not going to step to him and say, hey, he's good for everyone. No, and just because you do one good thing doesn't make you a good person. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of bad cops out here.
Trump?
No, in the realm of presidency, nah. Or Biden. I'm just throwing that in there. Just,
Look, Asian man, respectfully, sir. Respectfully, it ain't gonna be Kanye West. Like one of these guys are gonna fill the seat. Like it's gonna happen, whether we sit it out or not. It's gonna happen. It's gotta happen. It's not gonna be Kanye West. Are you gonna just leave that spot blank? Or if you don't want to talk about that, I can respect that too. But
I'm gonna tell you, I have a nephew that's probably around I don't know your exact age, but he's real big on the on the voting process. And this is once again 4 years ago, and 4 years and some months ago, through the summer of 2016. We talked on the regular. At this time, he was living in the DMV area, but his job relocated him to the Texas area. And he used to call me religiously, "Unc, you're gonna vote, you're gonna vote, you gotta do it." And he was getting real passionate with it. And once again, like you always say to me, respectfully, like I said to my nephew, respectfully, sir, and he's my nephew, but he's a grown man with a family. If they can't support my agenda, they don't deserve my vote. I don't care if it's Hillary or if it's Trump. He's like, well, just vote for Hillary to make sure Trump don't get in, because if Trump get in, it's going to be chaos. And you see all this stuff.
Real quick, you meant if they don't support your race, right? Not just your gender.
What my gender is my race. It's all in one.
Okay.
That's my agenda. I want us all to be good. I want everyone to live just as comfortable as I am, or even better. I'm not that selfish. And if they can't do that, then they don't deserve my vote. Simple as that. They can't say, well, you cool, I take you. That's like, we got a few house nigga positions open and you could be one of them, just support me. Nah. I ain't the house nigga or the field nigga. I'm none of them niggas. I'm the nigga that want to own the plantation and the house that's on the plantation and everything in this proximity. So we can divide this among us. And I'm not wavering off of that. They got them votes from me before. And ain't this president, that president, he made it smooth or better for me directly. Right. I just had to learn how to navigate through that system. And that system was a flawed system. That system is not designed for us. It wasn't designed by us, so it's not designed for us. And that's clear. They make that clear every time. Even in the Obama administration, that was for the day.
That hurt. Didn't it hurt, man? Didn't that hurt? Like,
well, yeah, because I wish I could push play and show you. And the daughter that spoke today, she was 5 years old at the time. We worked that election. Yes, she was out on the streets passing out the things for the voting poll for the people to go to and all that.
She was on the campaign trail. She was polling. She was supporting it.
But there you go.
Truly a disappointment, man. Truly
5 years old. I got the picture when we start communicating more. I'll send the pictures to you. You can put them up and all that. She got the campaign badge on it and all that at 5 years old.
Stumping the grounds.
In true support. And we really felt like, hey, it was more at the time. It was just for her to see someone that has the same complexion as her in that position. And it
absolutely.
It was inspiring, to help add inspiration to her. I'm gonna do my job I'm gonna do my due diligence by my own daughter. But and I'm not making this up. I probably could, because I save a lot of this stuff. How the teacher have you to write, what you want to be when you grow up and all that. And she came to me, she's still in kindergarten. And she was like, Daddy, it's a bunch of things I want to do. And then president was one of them. And I say, well, president down. If that's one of them, I mean, that's you feel that's what you want to do, do that. And that's what she did. And it got frowned upon, you know what I'm saying? Because her school was predominantly white. And it was like, president of what? Of a country? No, it said president of this country.
Hello.
Yeah. And Bush was still in office. And I think he was going against McCain, because Bush had served his last term, so he couldn't have the seat again, but he was in office at the time. So I think he was going against, Obama was going against McCain.
Right. I remember that election.
And Obama won, and we went to the Chase, had the victory party, rolled out the red carpets for us. took some pictures with some big wigs, our congressmen, our senators. So no, what all you was alluding to, Mark? No, I know some people and all that, and that's how I know that on that level, that process is not for they got to earn that from me. I didn't gave it to them. Nobody can say, oh, well, your vote doesn't matter or your voice doesn't matter and all this. Okay, cool. I can live with that because I'm
Well,
still.
you know for a fact your vote matters because, like you said, you and your daughter was out there on the campaign trail, and you guys were successful with your candidate. So
Well, yeah,
they can't tell that to you.
Obama won. Checkmate on that. But then, did he really push our agenda the way it should have been pushed? What really?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It looked like we got set back first. Then we took. Okay, we got a melanated face in office, but that's just
That started the killing. Some would say that started all the killing that we're dealing with now.
Yeah,
All the
that
hate.
was just for show. That was just a gesture.
Yeah, a lot of people lost a lot of love for Obama when he was like, "Well, let's just all get
No,
together
not
and
the
have a
gay
beer."
people. Not the
No.
gay people.
Yeah.
The
Oh
gay
no,
people.
no, no. I ain't talking about that part. I was just saying when the doctor was arrested in his own house, and Obama was like, I came out and I made a statement prematurely. We all gonna come together at the White House and have a beer together and eat some hot dogs. He was
And
like,
what
nah,
Trayvon
bro. Like, nah,
Martin
you
got
might have
there?
missed the mark a little early on this one, but yo, he's right. Like, that guy was right. Colin Kaepernick was right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we giving all the
Yeah.
sports teams credits now for living in a bubble and talking about Black Lives Matter. Man, if they weren't in a bubble, that shit would not be on the floor in the NBA. And I could be
Right.
wrong for that. Some people ain't gonna agree with
I
that.
don't think you are. It's because that's one location. It's just a gesture, and they put it there.
Bro, look
Once
at
again, them just
NFL helmets, Asian Map. NFL got the shit in like the smallest font possible on the back of their helmets.
I mean,
Man,
it's funny, but it ain't funny.
bro, that shit is like my term paper in college. That's that Times New Roman 12p font.
Right.
Semicolon space. Like, come on, it's the smallest shit. You can put it on your helmet, nigga. But that's it.
Exactly.
That's it, nigga.
You don't even know it's being represented and all that.
Come on,
So
bro.
that's my point, Mark. I mean, I'm not saying give up hope to all the people. More power to you. That's the way you want to go. And yes, I would support the people that go out there and vote. But I'm not going to hold my breath and say, hey, something really on that level up there is really going to change anytime soon. I just feel
You
like
got that St.
Biden.
Louis slang when you say up there. Yeah, that's St. Louis.
Oh, that's why I'm from St. Louis.
Come on, boy, you hit it thick on that word though, right there. It always shows out. It always shows out depending on where you're from. If you Baltimore, you're gonna say T instead of T. You're gonna say T and kid. Like it's like a curl on the words, but man.
But I'm just saying, just for me, maybe some people that's still in their 20s and their early 30s still feel like, hey, okay, I got to go through that process and get to the point where and I'm cool,
Hey, Jamal, you sound defeated though, man. You sound like, man, fuck this voting, man. I've been voting, nigga. I'm in my 50s. I've been voting since I was 18.
I mean, that's the sound of it, but what it is it's the nightmare for the powers that be. It's like, damn, we don't know what to do to get them back. Yes, you do. I'm standing on my square now. I'm not defeated. I'm never defeated. I just, like I say, I know my worth. I know the power of my word. I know the power of my action. One last ceremony. This is kind of like what really brought it home. Right after that, when we worked on the Obama administration. Now this is local. Can't make this up. Wish I could just push play and you see it.
St. Louis, right?
Yes, yeah, definitely St. Louis. I don't know in Atlanta if a lot of the Arabs then came in and started, as they call it, gentrifying y'all neighborhoods, like where it used to be a lot of black businesses. Now the Arabs and the Haitian, the Koreans and all this then came in, and now they got all the hair shops and the stores and all that. Do y'all have a lot of
my brother? It's definitely more foreign businesses in Atlanta than people that were born and raised here in East Point, Decatur, and shit like that. And that's because the system is set up that way. Like if you come in as a foreigner and once you become an American citizen, you already know you get tax breaks the first couple of years. They give you loan grants. They help you set up your business. That's why
Exactly.
people want to come to America. But the people that are the indigenous people, you don't get shit, especially if you a
Know what I'm
quote
saying?
unquote N-word. Can I say
Right.
it? Can I say it at 3 in the morning? Nigga. Yeah, man. Like if you a nigga, you don't get nothing. You
Right.
like, and I think it goes back to white supremacy, man. And I don't think we're ever gonna get our full just due in this country. Hey, Jay Giles, you know I spell Marq Nash with a Q, man. It's Mark
Right.
with a Q. You know what I'm
So
saying? But,
how are we gonna vote out white supremacy? Riddle me that. How are we gonna vote out white supremacy? Because that's what's running the shit. White supremacy. All the
what?
motherfuckers.
Well, it's a melting pot, bro. Like we gotta stand up to it. Like we got the Muslim sister in Congress right now. And
Yeah.
nobody stands behind her. The black community don't stand behind her. It's only the Muslim community stand behind her. I support the sister. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But Senator Ilhan, like nobody wanted to talk about that. Like and all the hate she gets because she
Damn,
goes
we all get
into
behind voting.
Congress wearing a hijab. You know what I'm saying? She wears
Right.
her religious head wrap, and it scares America when they see that. Do you want to speak on that? When they see a congressman or congresswoman or a member of government wearing a head wrap? Come on, bro.
No, I it's lovely when I see
Slavery.
it.
Hey, look, slavery, let that go. Man, that was years ago. 9/11, we'll never forget.
Right. Right. See, that's what we, and then by them running this shit, they know how to move the goalposts, just like the WBC. Oh, now they got it figured out. We're gonna bring in a franchise championship. Oh, you can't lose this, or it can't be exchanged, or you can't win it. Then, oh yeah, yes, you can win it. They're gonna keep moving the goalposts in this.
Right, because for T.O., they said you couldn't win it before. It was more like a trophy.
Right. And then all of a sudden, here it is a year or so later. Oh, we didn't change the rule. That's what they're gonna do in this whole damn voting and election shit. This is something they done orchestrated. They created this, so they're gonna keep doing that.
You think Donald Trump will leave the office peacefully if the numbers that they putting on the screen say he's losing, or do you
If I
think
had to
it's
bet on it,
already fixed?
yeah.
And
If I had to bet,
because hold on, real quick, the FBI's came out and said the Russians and the Iranians have our voting information. I can put that on the screen if you want me to.
no, I know about that.
Yeah, okay. The FBI has came out. If you guys are just tuning in, FBI has came out and said the Russians and the Iranians have a lot of our voting information. They're saying they don't have the ability to change our votes, but they are able to send us propaganda if they see you are more of a Democratic voter. Like the Iranians are pushing more against Trump and the Russians are pushing more for Trump. That's crazy, bro. That the FBI is saying this, but the president is like, shit, I hope my side wins. Like, how do you feel about that?
I want to answer your question when you say, "Do I think he will leave peacefully?"
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot that part. I be babbling sometimes too, my G. That's why
It's all good.
that's why I need a solid co-host like you and solid guests on the panel. You
Oh,
know,
we gonna work it
we'll
out.
have
You
your own
growing.
opinions, and you guys ain't just yes men and just gonna say, well, I'm gonna go with Marq Nash or he gonna kick me up. Nah, bro, get your shit off, man. Especially if you speaking truth, like enlighten me, my brother, because I'll put it up on the screen, and if I'm wrong, I'll correct myself, and I do a live retractment on the air and tell people, hey, I made a mistake. Asian Mav gave me the jewels, and I respect that.
Yeah, I haven't been knowing you long, but just from the little time that I've been knowing you, you're a like-minded brother. You're a positive brother. So, of course, we just got different perspective. One day you might be at the point, especially if you live to be in your 50s and you still getting this, you probably be like, man, I ain't voting for this shit. Or you probably still, vote. But to answer your question,
right, go ahead.
Is he gonna leave peacefully? Looking at the climate of things now, the obvious answer is no. Something's setting up. You could go online and try to buy a gun now. A lot of shit is sold out. You know, you could still purchase a gun, but it just a lot of shit where 4 years ago it was heavily available is, you know, it's not available now. Certain ammunition is not available now. So something is brewing. And that's what my nephew was warning me about too. Like, you know, this dude, the 3%ers, they trying to, you know, start the civil unrest if they don't get their agenda, or they pushing against our agenda, since now it's heavily spoken on reparations and restitutions and stuff like that. You know, we're being more empowered, melanated people, when I say we're, and now they creating, you know, a resistance. You know, we got the what is that, the NLA, what's the guys with the guns now? What's the acronym?
You talk about Antifa?
No, not
QAnon, Black Lives Matter. Like, what you mean?
they
Everybody got shit, nigga. Bro, I'm in Atlanta, bro. I got a gun and a couple of them in several rooms in the crib. So, and I got my CCW. So,
NCPA, the no more bullshitting or something. They no more fucking the NFBA. No more fucking.
Somebody putting it in
no
the chat.
fucking around something. The guys they were.
Hey, my man Major Keys just said he was still in the chat. He said he getting tired. He better crush up. Man, I appreciate you, Major Keys. Man, I'm gonna rock with you tomorrow as well on your channel, and hopefully you do the same. And come over here as well. It's all love, my brother. Get some rest, peace, King. But yeah, I never heard of that though. That group that you talking about. But
yeah, they call them the Black Militia guys. No more fucking around or something. I forget the name of it.
That's dope. I'm gonna look that up. I like that already. Like,
so how you done missed? They done did a bunch of marches. They marched up to the White House and all that stuff. It was about 1,000 of them with guns and everything. Man, I don't know why I don't know the
is that the reason why they talking about putting all the new security at the Capitol now?
Yeah, they did. Matter of fact, that was around the time when he went and hid in the bunker. They was there. Remember when Trump was down there in the bunker?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they came there then, and all that right after the George Floyd thing.
I just be disappointed when people's like, "Well, he's a businessman." I'm like, "Man, you can't file bankruptcy 7 to 8 times and say you're a great businessman, bro. Like, get out of here, man." Like, I just be disappointed with.
Mark,
like I said, man, I just be asking people straight up, like I asked you, Asian man, do you support Donald Trump? Yes or no? Like, and people like they don't want to answer it straight, yes or no.
I'm not. Well, I mean, I could definitely say no, but I mean, I wouldn't say I wouldn't do business with him. So I don't know if that's another method of support if I would do business with him. And then when you say he's not a good businessman because he filed a lot of bankruptcy in the regular, in the normal scheme of things, no, that means not business, but it's more than one way to skin a cat. You could still
he gets his money from out of country business. Like he get all his loans are foreign loans. Like you're not a good businessman. Like I wouldn't think you was a good businessman, Asian man, if you told me, yeah, I filed for bankruptcy 7, 8 times. You know what I'm saying? All my money came from my dad. But look, I'm gonna tell you how to hustle this entertainment game. And you can market your name, Marq Nash, and basically you can get loans from other countries. I would think you a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, he know how to hustle. And that's cool, but I want to vote for Asian
different from being a good businessman.
But Asian Math, like I'm saying, I think all that's cool, and I think you're a good hustler, but I wouldn't vote for you for president.
Right.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. People are confused with good business and somebody who's a hustler and facing
Okay, well, now that you put it that way, yeah, he's not a good bit. He's an excellent hustler. Because I'm putting it all in one thing. If you're a good ass hustler, you're a good ass businessman.
Nah, man, it's not the same. It's not the same, in my opinion, and I could be wrong.
Oh no, I will agree with you. I was just putting it all in the same thing because you know, hustle in STL, you can't spell hustle without the STL, and we'll swear by law we doing business. You know, streets or whatever. It's all business. Nothing personal.
Isn't a bad thing, though.
But no, your point is, you know, hustling is hustling, business is business. They're two different, you know, elements. They have similarities. They're synonymous. They might have parallels, but they're two different things.
Absolutely. King Dro
But you
left a
can't
comment. I
spell
put it on
hustle without the
screen.
STL.
Ooh,
Try to do
stealing.
it.
King Dro said, filing for bankruptcy isn't a bad thing, though. Is it a good thing, though, King
Still
Dro?
there, Mark?
First, yeah, I'm here, bro. Can you hear me? Yes, sir. I'm here.
What happened, Mark?
I hear you. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can still hear you, man. I don't know where you went, but I'm gonna bring you out the stream, bring you back in. But he said filing for bankruptcy isn't a bad thing. It's not a good thing though, Dro. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Giles, like, what you mean? He wants you to explain a little bit further what you mean. Shout out to Major Keys Boxing. He said, "Why? By the way, before I leave, Terrence A. Fisher, Jay Sauce, or A Game. I don't know who this is, or D Right Music, what all blood business. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, I'm gonna leave that on the screen. These are some local businesses. They don't know what city you in though, Major Key Boxing, so they don't know what business they are in and what businesses they do. So if you got time to come on and plug that business, or you want to just do it tomorrow, we can do that too. Because we about to wrap this thing up. I know I've been saying that for a minute. King Draw, I'm gonna hit you up on Marco Polo, my G. I'm gonna get Asian Math time to come back in. Man, shout out to you, Jay Giles, man. You man, bro. Like I said, Jay Giles, man, when the shit really get popping like it's supposed to get popping, oh man, we're gonna have to cut you a check, brother. Keep doing your thing. All right, Asian Math, you back?
Yeah, another technical difficulty. But I'm gonna have to shut it down myself.
Yeah, go.
Jay Miles, I saw in the chat he was asking what did I mean though. I think what I don't know what he mean by what was it that I said when he asked what I mean about. Was it we talking about the business thing or what with Trump?
Yeah, I don't. When he said what you mean, like I maybe I caught it late because I ain't see it right away. So when I clicked on
it, the 249 mark. So I think it's like when I said I guess I was trying to make a point to where Trump is a good businessman, but you just clarified it. Really, he's just an excellent hustler. He's not a good businessman.
For sure.
And I was and so I was putting it all in one. You know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with billions and you're still able to maintain billions regardless of what your tax record says, it's almost like you could flash.
He lied about being a billionaire, though. We do know that's the truth. Like we found out that he didn't get a billion. Now, granted, it was a lie. It was like 450 million, but it wasn't billions. Like so we do know some of that was some cap, Dr. Seuss big capping, but I digress on that. But shit, he got more than most of us, but it was never what he said it was. And that's the thing people are talking about right now. Like, where are the Democrats at with pushing the next article of impeachment? Democrats are weak. They're bought off. They're bought off by the same people. The same people give money to Republicans. They give money to Democrats. So we're going to talk about this on another episode. We're going to let Asian Math enjoy the rest of his night. But before I let you go, Asian Math, let people again know who you are, what you do, and how they can follow you. And I'm going to run this intro, but stay near me. Stay right here while I run the outro, I mean.
Okay.
Go ahead, brother.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any social medias up. So, and I don't have a YouTube channel. So, but once everything is get fully fully acclimated, with my daughters, I'll be dropping the links to so y'all could support. Oh, I do have a bookstore. Hold on just 1 second. Got to get the information for the bookstore.
Absolutely. Take your time, pull it up on the screen while you do that. I'm gonna go to some of the comments. Jay Giles, Marq Nash, at Marq Nash, salute, my king. I do it for the show and the brand. I appreciate you, Jay. At Asian Mile, much love. And yes, you hit it right on the target. You know what I'm saying? Man, he hit a lot of targets, man. Some things we disagree with. Some things, even that he said that I might disagree with, it makes me pause for the cause and actually look at my own perspective a little bit differently. I can understand his view, and I'm not going to bash him for his opinion, man. Like, we're not about that on this channel. Like, let people get this shit off, man. Like, man, I could have a Klansman up here and let him talk about whatever he want to say. long as he's respectful while he on this platform and we can talk respectfully, he can have the whole hood on and everything. But when I'm talking, let me talk. When you talking, I'm gonna let you talk, sir. And I think that's the key to getting to the next level as people. Like, you gotta let people, because keep in mind, bro, you can't be a racist and like basketball. You can't be a racist and like football. If so, you're a closet racist. Come on, bro. Because your son want them Jordans. Your son want to wear the LeBron James jersey. Like, you want to watch football. Like, even Tom Brady is your favorite quarterback. He's protected by an offensive line full of big black dudes. Come on, bro. Like, Asia Math, you ready? Wait for Asia Math to come back so we can let him do his outro and plug what he's doing. But he said he wasn't doing anything like that, but he definitely was.
Oh, can you hear me?
There we go. Go ahead, Asia.
Yeah. All right. It's I See Me. That's EYESEEME.
Hold on. Start over. I'm gonna type it in while you're doing it, and I'm gonna put it on the screen for the audience.
Okay.
ICE.
Right. Hold on. Bring it up. Yeah, can you hear me still?
Absolutely.
Yeah. At customer service.
Hold on. Start over. ICE at
No. Start. Put in customer service, all one word. Customer service.
Okay, customer service.
At icme.com. That's EYESEEME.com.
EYESEEME.com.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm gonna put that on the screen. You let me know if that's right for you right there. Customer service at icme.com. Is that right on the screen for you, my brother? Check 1, check 2. Hey, Jamal.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you now. Is that right on the screen for you? Is that the right notification? Customer service at EYESEEME.com.
Yes, sir. That's it. That's correct.
Hey, man. Well, once again, man, thank you guys for tuning in. It's been another great episode of Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, arts, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else we feel like squeezing into these letters, man. This is officially my longest live ever. Okay. So
3 hours and 47 minutes.
Man, and thank you, man, for being a part of it. Thank you for being entertaining. Man, this is my third live today. I did a live for about 2 hours or something. Then I went live with H Money. Then I came over here and did my own. And if you guys are still here, man, it means a lot to me. With that said, thank you again. Like, comment, subscribe. And my man Asia Mav, stay around after this outro play. I'm gonna end the broadcast, but you stay there for a second, all right? So
yes, sir.
Change some info. All right, peace. Thank y'all again. I love y'all, man. Peace.
This that squad sound.